Added additional stuff to claims. She wanted to change judges from a commissioner to a judge, and I agreed with her on that move, because commissioners are like administrative judges. They're not really. They're, as the commissioner said, it's a quasi-judicial proceeding, which means it has some of the safeguards of the Constitution, but not really all of them, because you volunteer into that jurisdiction. So they moved us over into another courtroom, and in that courtroom, they didn't even tell Good's lawyer, because Good's lawyer had nothing to do with it. She didn't even know that it got moved. I had to call Streets and let Streets know that it got moved to the courtroom. So then she popped in over there, and she was trying to basically file like an emergency injunction, was basically what she was trying to verbally do, saying that Francois was in danger, and she was up on the 5th floor and couldn't come down. She wore furry Crocs to court. Like, I'm so glad I went and got a suit, because she wore Crocs with fur on them. And
the same Crocs fur lady that served Good on Saturday night.
Yeah, allegedly she's saying that she serves Good too. And
finally at the end, he's like, you know what? This seems like it's all related, and so this is all going to be
kind
of
that's where it's super tricky, because there's what Good's lawyer said was there's no specific allegations. They're just very general allegations. So they're trying to create jointer and make us, in her paperwork that she filed, she's trying to say that we're a dangerous mob, a gang was the verbiage, and I'll read it here in a little bit. I'll read all the new paperwork she did. I guess I could sit down and read it now.
You should really get something to eat, though.
No, I'm not hungry.
It's the anxiety. You must be hungry.
She wore Crocs, so like if there was ever a time to dressed up, I guess.
You look like I want you to be my lawyer.
Yeah, they thought I was a lawyer. Show my fancy shoes.
You look amazing.
Yeah. No, and I don't want joinder at all. I want it to be demurred and be completely separate, because they are completely separate. And really, she's trying to say that all the different incidences that have happened outside the thing, including the homeless man riding down the street on the bike, somehow is a reason why she deserves a restraining order against me. So I am thinking about getting counsel, but the more, like, after sitting there watching how the judge was handling the claims and just was not allowing any haphazard evidence into it, it was real, like, short and simple to the point. Did you put hands on them? Yes, no. Did you make any threats? Yes, no. And basically everyone told on themselves in there. So stop telling on yourselves. I see a furry Croc t-shirt.
She tried to file a restraining order inside?
Well, that's what the hearing
We got Solomon.
That was what the hearing was about. The temporary restraining order had gotten, wasn't approved. So she was trying to say that it was timely, and Ms. Foster it felt that she was in fear. And she was here, but she told the bailiff that
she was hiding away on a different floor because she was afraid.
Yeah, she's hiding away on a different floor because she's afraid. I have only seen Foster twice.
Coster. You don't even know their name.
I don't even know the names. Like, I'm not going to get any of the names right. Epstein, whatever, Madam Epstein is, Sylvie, Jockstein, whatever. I'm horrible with names. Like, I could tell you court procedure. I could tell you about why you want a commissioner, why you want a judge over a commissioner. I could tell you about demur, and I can't even say the words properly, demur and joinder. I could tell you about these things. I'm not going to get a name right. And the more you talk about it, the more I'm going to get it wrong, just to be like, fuck you. And so I'll read you a couple things.
Are you on DOA, everyone?
Do you want me to hold your phone for you?
I got it. He's fine. Yeah.
Okay, because everyone's like jumping over. They're like, is DOA on? So.
I just wanted to read a couple of the things from this paperwork that she just filed today. Yeah, no, I could go there tonight if I want. I'm not sure if I'm going tonight. I might go tonight. We'll see. So she said submits this instant memorandum in support of her application for the issuance of a civil restraining order. The case concerns a pattern of harassment, stalking, and threats against plaintiff, her staff, and her customers by defendant Scott Hochstetter. Hochstetter has repeatedly screamed into plaintiff's business, threatening customers, yelled threats at customers coming and going within the restaurant, threatened her and her customers, stalked her, threatened and battered customers and neighbors, and yelled non-sequitur slurs.
Sequitur, non-sequitur.
Sequitur? What's sequitur?
Non sequitur, I know it's, isn't that
What the
just
heck
like
do
when
with
it's
religion?
personal attacks or something?
Guys, what's non sequitur?
What's non-sequitur?
I don't know that I have more details.
None of them know.
Context contains
SEQUITUR.
Customers and neighbors and yelled non sequitur slurs at her.
So-
Yeah, I just think of it as personal attacks.
Right.
Personal attacks.
Yeah,
I haven't
there
made
might
any
be
personal attacks. Okay, here. Hochstetter and a gang organized by his co-conspirator, William Good, have assaulted and battered her customers, including with tear gas.
Oh my God.
They have beaten up pedestrians and forced customers into the street, causing danger not only to Miss Coster,
classic,
but to
she's
members
lying
of the
and
public
falsifying
driving
the
on Franklin Avenue and walking on the sidewalk. Hochstetter engages in and threatens violence, including fist fights with plaintiff's customers. He's a convicted violent felon. He is scary, mentally unstable individual who has caused Ms. Coster emotional distress, requiring her to seek treatment and care from her physicians and hire professional security. She fears staying at home alone. While Hochstetter asserts that he's a protester, this petition does not seek restraint of the content of an arguably protected speech, arguably because it is fucking arguably protected speech. It seeks only protection from threatening and violent conduct and harassment and the severe emotional distress caused to plaintiff thereby. Plaintiff's fear is evident in the video attached herein.
Oh, that's the video she handed you of her,
Yeah,
her verbal
yeah.
talking. Okay, so this is going to come back on them because they're lying and making false accusations. And
The
putting it
case
in
is not about free speech. Hochstetter's acts and incitement to violence are not protected any more than any more than those of any hoodlum who screams threats at any victim, acts violently, and incites others to actual violence. Mindy, go hurt somebody, Mindy. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah, the thing about it is that, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
They're gonna take that little clip out and use that in the evidence too.
Right. Yeah,
Look
that
at the
was a
face she
joke.
made.
That was a totally joke. Plaintiff currently seeks a civil restraining order to keep Hochstetter at reasonable distance from plaintiff, her home, and her business. All right. This is where it gets. This is pretty interesting.
She didn't give you
too.
any credit for liking animals or being like a good family person.
No, like I love animals, man. Shit. And so here, Francois Coster is the owner and proprietor of La Poubelle, a French restaurant located at 5907 Franklin Avenue.
They
Los
spelled
Angeles.
rape shop wrong.
Oh, really? She and her family have maintained this restaurant as a location for decades. Listen to this. This one's good. La Poubelle is across the street from the Church of Scientology Celebrity Center, and accordingly, many of her neighbors and customers are members of the Scientology religion.
I'm convinced that they're paying her bills.
Let me read that sentence again. This is coming from them. La Poubelle is across the street from the Church of Scientology Celebrity Center, and accordingly, many of her neighbors and customers are members of the Scientology religion. Scott Hochstetter is a member of the gang of persons attacking persons and entities allegedly associated with the Church of Scientology. Hochstetter is a homeless man from Illinois and Virginia who lives in a van he drives from location to location, creating conflict. In 2014, Hochstetter was charged with felony.
Want me to hold anything for you?
Felony aggravated battery against a peace officer. I wasn't charged with any felonies. They're fucking idiots.
Listen, there's no validation of any
No.
connection to the
And,
you know what I'm saying?
and was convicted in a superseding indictment of felony resisting arrest. That's a lie. Never. I have no felonies. Hochstetter has been arrested several other known times and is believed to have a criminal record in Virginia. I don't have a criminal record in Virginia. You forgot the fucking direction in front of that, Virginia, you fucking idiots. Do some type of fucking research before you make these things. Indeed, research on Hochstetter reveals another video of him on YouTube talking about having guns in his car. Near the end of the video, Hochstetter appears in a leopard skin coat, wearing antlers and screaming at police through a megaphone. This doesn't sound like me.
Antlers.
Obviously,
they're trying to make you like
yeah,
the Gen 6,
obviously,
Gen 6 guy.
yeah. Well, wait, it's coming. The Gen 6,
fucking
the
kidding
Gen
me?
6 is coming.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, mentally deranged.
She has a psych degree?
The YouTube video is entitled "Known Violent Stalker on Probation." Scott Hochstetter says DC police suspect him of having guns in van. Well, they did. That's one from one of my haters. I don't know what hater video is that. Another frightening online video shows the same incident where Hochstetter is screaming at someone, asserting that he's been stalking Ashley Babbitt's mother in Washington, D.C., the woman killed at the Capitol during the January 6, 2021 demonstrations. The videos are not dated, but are therefore rarely recent. Plaintiff is justifiably emotionally disturbed and upset regarding Hochstetter's prior acts of mental instability and stalking others.
What did the judge have to say about
The
it?
judge wasn't having it. The judge was basically like, we're having a continuance. And so Hochstetter's acts of stalking Miss Koster, his threats and acts of violence performed directly in front of her place of business, and which were specifically undertaken there to harass and intimidate her, are most alarming. This is precisely what he is doing: intimidating, harassing, stalking, seeking to destroy her business, drive away her customers, and causing her emotional distress and pain. Francois Koster will give evidence of the impact of this on her health and mental well-being, consistent with the declaration filed with this court.
No one called
Hochstetter
him
was apparently
homeless,
attracted
guys.
to the
You stop that in my
turmoil
chat
created
right
by
now.
William Good and came to the area to participate in the harassment initiated by Good. He has appeared at La Poubelle to harass Miss Koster since early February. His purported basis for harassing Miss Koster is that she wrote a letter in aid of sentencing to a former neighbor and customer who was charged with sexual assault and appeared at court to support his wife and parents. While he occasionally yells out comments at and into the restroom that are apparently about the issue, largely he simply harasses Miss Koster and her customers, and assaults, threatens, and batters customers or passerbys unfortunate enough to come into contact with him on the narrow sidewalk. He repeatedly blocks in front of Miss Koster's place of business. There are dozens of such incidences. The following incidences exemplify these acts. Hochstetter appeared at La Poubelle on February 9, 2024, yelling mostly non sequitur.
Non sequitur.
I did get an answer about what that means.
Okay.
Illogical?
Making an argument, yeah, it's illogical. It has
Illogical.
nothing to do with
What's with the cause?
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with
okay.
Okay, irrelevant to the cause.
Irrelevant to the cause. Statements about as Miss
February 9th.
Koster.
One of my
Hochstetter roamed
mods, please send me
alone
February 9th
immediately in
to
front
look
of the
up on
restaurant,
my,
yelling about
feed.
5150. The California Welfare and Institution Code section for involuntary hospitalization of persons who are dangerous to self or others, and calling Ms. Koster a moron, and more non sequitur statements such as "I am the fire. That is why the fire department was here."
They put that in the...
Yeah. While zooming in on Miss Koster with his camera. Exhibit 2 video clip, February 9th, 2024. Wearing a red king robe and a shirt which read "Drink up, pussies." Acting drugged and insane and laughing manically. That doesn't sound like me at all. This is real. This is the paperwork. Like, I was handed this today, man. I'm reading this like. Hold on. Let me go over that again. Wearing a red king's robe and a shirt that read "Drink up, pussies."
You're the king.
That's my kitty cat, so it had nothing to do with pussies. It had everything to do with kitty cats. Acting drugged or insane and laughing manically, he yelled, "You're an idiot! You're an idiot! You're an idiot!" He zoomed in on Miss Koster and yelled, "People are calling your restaurant. Oh my God, please don't call, guys. Don't call. He's obsessed with and videoing and overhearing Mr. Koster as shown in the clip. Among other things, he yelled, "Come and tell me about the rape." They misspelled rape with ridge. and why you supported it, and I'll leave. Because I did. I asked her if she wants to, come on record and give a statement about it. Then I wanted to talk like a normal human being. So, as a gang member, this is real shit. As a gang member yelled through a megaphone into the restaurant, Hochstetter laughed and further yelled in the restaurant and at Ms. Koster, who was inside. She filmed some of his taunts and closed the curtains. Hochstetter yelled, "Come on, you've already filmed me. I'm DOA, Defender of Ants. I'm the one that shut down your business tonight, Friday night." Hochstetter repeatedly yelled into the restaurant while filming Ms. Koster and her customers. This is what corruption looks like. This is what corruption looks like. God, it was so horrible to say that. He yelled into the restaurant as Miss Koster while videotaping her saying, "You're evil, you're evil, you're evil." They're all threes here. Close the curtain tighter, and he said, "It doesn't close, you moron." Later that evening, a man tried to ride past the restaurant on a bicycle, and one of the gang members elbowed the man.
Are they talking about the police guy?
Yeah. This is the homeless guy on the bike. All right. Let me say this. Line 3 of page 5. It's all on pleated. It's on pleated paper. Line 3 of page 5. Later that evening, a man tried to ride past the restaurant on his bicycle, and one of the gang members elbowed the man. The man faced the person who had hit him and was attacked from behind by Hochstetter, who knocked the man down, and two others accused companions jumped into the fight as Hochstetter punched the man and slammed the man against a car. Hochstetter's mentor, William Good, thereafter...
That's your mentor?
Yeah, he's my mentor. Streets is my mentor.
No, he's my mentor.
Well, I mean, I was watching him and shit. Hold on.
More like inspiration.
Hold on. Wizzy's
Wouldn't
in
that
here?
be defamation?
Hold on. Wizzy's in here? Hold on, sorry. We got Scientology in here. Is Wizzy really in here? Oh my God. Oh, there's Wizzy. It's about time you fucking finally came in. You love trying to see me go to jail in court, don't you? Oh, that's Christopher Braw. WYZZYWIG TV is Christopher Braw. He's a dolly grip from Hollywood. Okay. Movies include Spider-Man, chose Grey's Anatomy, Lee Dundas, the alleged human trafficker helper, former Scientologist, lawyer, and Scientologist herself, put WYZZYWIG into the People's Convoy and made him the main media person for the People's Convoy. So it's about time Wizzy showed up, man. It's been 2 fucking months, buddy. About goddamn time. And so all you guys know that. Yeah, where's Young Kim? Ask him about Young Kim. And so hold on. Good is my
Mentor.
Oh, yeah, the mentor. William Good thereby praised Hochstetter, saying, "I love the way DOA Hochstetter didn't hesitate to take out that guy. However, Hochstetter was arrested." Not true. That's just not true. I was not arrested for any bike incident at all.
This is just so crazy that they're just...
Oh, yeah. Well, here's his hate gang. There's a hate gang. Wait, there's more verbiage. I don't know what a hate gang is, but we're about to come onto the hate gang. On February 13th, 2024, an elderly man was trying to walk past a
Oh, this is the Danny incident.
Phalanx?
Phalanx? I don't even know
Phalanx?
how that's pronounced.
Teacher?
Well,
PH?
Yeah.
PHALANX?
Phalanx?
That's what I said.
Phalanx?
Jeez,
I've never.
Is this fucking McCullough's bitch
That's a
ass writing this?
pharynx.
He's just
Yeah,
used as a
pharynx.
thesaurus.
Yeah, like larynx, pharynx, yeah.
Valerians of Hochstetter and his hate gang blocking the sidewalk in front of La Poubelle, and one of them
that's
blocked his way. The group, including Hochstetter, surrounded him, taunted him, and challenged him. Hochstetter challenged the man to touch somebody, and "I dare you to touch me." The man said, "You're just trying to antagonize people." Hochstetter replied, "Yes, I am, because I don't like little bitches touching me." Exhibit 9 video clip, February 13th, 2024. On February 14th, 2024, Hochstetter set himself up in front of La Poubelle, harassing customers coming in and out of the restaurant. In one incident, while Hochstetter was blocking the sidewalk, a man allegedly touched his arm. That's a battery. Allegedly touched his arm, resulting in Hochstetter cursing at the man.
Which is true, which
Yeah,
is not.
a female customer walking in the entrance asked why he was harassing people. Hoxler told her, shut the fuck up. You just elbowed me, you piece of shit. Go fuck yourself.
Is that in there?
That sounds about right, man. That sounds about something I would say. If someone elbowed me and touches me, I'm going to tell them to fuck off. And so on February 16, 2020, Hoxler was arrested at La Poubelle after he was involved in a tear gassing La Poubelle customers. The LAPD press release describes the incident. On February 16, 2024, Hollywood officers initially met with 2 victims of a reported battery at Hollywood Station front desk. The officers obtained signed private person's arrest statement forms, and around 10:30 p.m., the officers conducted a follow-up to the area of the 5900 block of Franklin Avenue, where they were located and arrested 2 assault victims. So, and so they weren't charged with battery. They were arrested for tear gassing, and
that got dismissed.
And that all got dismissed.
You need this?
Yes. Oh, I got to blow my nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll take one more. I've got broken, man.
Us moms.
I feel it. Looks like this trash can up there too.
So, hold on, I'll just finish this up. Sorry, guys. I just want to...
No. This is what we want this.
This is
It's
what
funny.
we're here for, to support you and spread the word of all this crap.
So, okay. That was page 5. Let me find page 6.
You guys, we're not here to spread any drama. That's for other people who want to spread drama. This is not what we are about. Let's not even talk about drama. We're here for Scotty.
Were they trying to talk about politics?
No, they're trying, well, we're not talking about it.
Fair. Good. All right, cool. I got it.
Oh, because you want to read. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, while officers were at the 5900 block of Franklin Avenue effecting the first 2 arrests, they were alerted of a second physical altercation at the location. The officers detained the described suspect, met with the victim of the battery, and provided the victim with a field show-up admonishment. The victim positively identified the detained individual and the suspect, and the individual as a suspect, and the suspect was arrested. The first 2 suspects arrested were Daniel Gonzalez and Cameron. The suspect arrested in the second incident was Scott Hoxetter. All 3 suspects were booked for California Penal Section 182 conspiracy and 22810 unlawful use of tear gas. The officer's investigation revealed that the battery crimes and the unlawful use of tear gas were committed by multiple suspects whose actions were planned, organized, and coordinated. The investigation included evidence that tear gas canisters were distributed for purposeful use against others upon confronting and baiting them into physical alterations. Good bragged to his follower, Scott Hoxetter, that he had gotten donations for the bail of Hoxetter, and another violent follower who, like Hoxetter, has also been arrested outside of La Poubelle. On March 2nd, 2024, Hoxetter repeatedly yelled into La Poubelle. At his van parked at the entrance to La Poubelle, he yelled at some customers leaving the restaurant, "Go fuck yourselves, you fucking losers." He then followed them down the block and across the street, continuing to curse them, including calling them kitty fuckers. I didn't follow anyone across any streets. That's a lie. The same day,
You're like, I wasn't going to do it because you have your kid, but
Yeah.
since your woman said to fuck
no,
you,
that was
fuck yourself,
that was a different incident.
Jesus.
But there's been so many incidences. Still, but none of this has to do with fucking Francois.
At all.
None of this. This is all.
garbage.
If they have a criminal issue or want to do an emergency injunction or a restraining order or go about it, then they might have a matter. But Francois, what I do to other people, it has no bearing on,
No
on
relevancy.
Francois at all.
They're just like trying to build some big story, and the judge was not having it.
Yeah.
He said.
The same day, he used a megaphone to yell into the restaurant and berate Miss Coster. Notwithstanding that the assertions by Hoxetter were lies, the acts were intended to disrupt the business inside the restaurant, which also violates the Los Angeles law regarding use of sound-enhancing equipment, which they use the speakers outside, and that's okay. Amplified sound. So Hoxetter also told customers leaving that they are trash, among other random profanity and slurs to customers. Well, they are
Hence
trash.
the name of trash.
Yeah.
La Poubelle means trash.
On March 6, 2024, Hoxetter admitted on a streaming video, in case there was any question if he was, oh, here's the troll. Like, this is why I say this, because it always comes in in the paperwork to the haters. My haters hate this. And this is why I say it. in case there was any question if he was a protester or simply a man harassing others for clickbait and monetized social media, that I'm not an activist anymore. I'm a paid actor. You do technically pay me. So this is a good time to cash at me, you fuckers. I guess if you ask for money, you are no longer an activist. Hit that like, share it up. Fuck you, Wizzy. Go fuck yourself. And a later incident on March 14, 2024, Hochstetter assaulted and battered a man who came out of the restaurant. While that man was on the phone with the police, Hochstetter loudly cursed at the man, calling him a lying son of a bitch, but quickly packed up the van in which he lives in and parked in front of the La Poo entrance and fled before the police arrived.
Were they talking about the last week's incident?
Yeah. The fake incident that the guy fucking lied.
But that guy chased me, like.
Yeah, and the guy chased poor Solomon. Tell him.
Yeah, he chased me. I said, watch your back, which isn't even considered a criminal threat. And then he chased me. Like, if you're trying to make yourself look like the victim, why are you chasing a minor?
So she quoted a bunch of legal arguments, Civil Code Procedures, Section 527.6. Person who suffered harassment is defined as subject may seek a temporary restraining order. The course of conduct
Guys,
that
we're here for
seriously alarms,
Scotty.
annoys, or harasses a person and serves no legitimate purposes. She says Ms. Coster meets each of the elements of the statute. 2 videos which form part of the evidence of plaintiff's request for restraining order show Ms. Coster to be frightened and distressed when she is hounded on the way to her vehicle. Since February 2nd, 2024, when the campaign of harassment commenced, to the present, there has been multiple arrests by the police for various forms of violence, including use of tear gas, mace, pepper spray, fist fights, and at least one auto accident in front of the restaurant associated with the chaos.
I got a definition for phalanx. A body of troops or a police officer standing or moving in close formation.
Oh, a
You got it, too?
formation of troops?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, including the use of tear gas, mace, pepper spray, fist fights,
Thank you.
and at least an auto accident. Like, I literally got blamed for the auto accident that I recorded where that person fucking did the U-turn.
The guy did a U-turn.
Literally,
But
literally.
that's the goon squad that drives like
Yeah.
that. They do U-turns and try to block people.
I got blamed for the fucking accident.
I've been filming this shit for 8 months.
Fuck, man, I'm gonna get blamed for it raining tomorrow. Shit. All right. Here we get back to this.
Yeah.
There has been swatting incidents in which the fire department and LAPD have been called to the properties for no apparent reason, taking valuable first responders off the street where they may help others in need. The videos demonstrate that Ms. Coster, her staff, and her restaurant have been targeted. Ms. Coster and her physician will tell the court that she has suffered extreme emotional distress and physical harm as a result of the contact of her agitators. It is anticipated that the defendant will allege that the First Amendment protects his speech. Oh no, really think so? The First Amendment does not protect speech that leads to imminent lawless action or the acts of harassment addressed below. The 2 legal prongs that constitute incitement of imminent lawless action are as follows. Advocacy of force or criminal activity does not receive First Amendment protections and is likely to incite or produce such action. So there's some court thing. And
Not to mention how their security almost attacked me the other night.
Yeah, no mention of the attacks on us.
Yeah.
It's just
Hochstetter's harassment and intimidation of petitioners' customers is
K-Mo, stop it or you're out.
by the petitioner
This
because a
slide is not
reasonable
for that. We're here for
operator
Scotty.
of a retail establishment would
No
suffer
attacking my mods.
substantial emotional
No
distress
talking bad
if
about
all the
anybody.
establishment customers are harassed and threatened. Well, and like, how does the neighbors have anything to do with it? This is a bunch of case law. I'm not going to bore you with that. Hochstetter's protests do not even make a pretense of exchanging information or ideas. That's not true. I've been handing out flyers. It's a pretext for intimidation and monetized social media clicks. Hochstetter's real purpose is to taunt and intimidate, to take unauthorized pictures of the persons
Yes,
that he
Sean.
frightens, and then commercialize those images on his social media feeds in violation of Civil Code Section 3344. His harassment campaign has no legitimate relationship to any issue of public interest. Accordingly,
great one.
Accordingly, speech is entitled to minimum First Amendment protection. Reasonable content-neutral restrictions on Hochstetter's speech, such as a buffer zone and a prohibitions on stalking and intimidating face-to-face yelling confrontations, are unquestionably constitutional. So that is where the police are failing.
That's right. I was just going to
That's
say
where the police are failing,
That's what
because the
Oluto's
police,
tried to say the other
the
day.
police should be making a buffer zone for the protest. That's where the police have failed. But somehow the police not knowing how to fucking handle a protest somehow is my issue.
Because they're ignorant.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much done here. Eggs explain the standard that governs whether restraining orders pass muster under the federal and state constitution. Free speech guarantees is the same as the governing the examination of any injunctive restriction, which it imposes no more burden than is necessary to serve as legitimate governmental interest. The restraining order requested here serves as an important governmental and public purpose: the prevention of violence and harassment, and the protection of petitioners' legitimate safety, privacy, and property rights that Section 527.6 was enacted to serve. Because petitioner seeks an injunction only to the extent that is necessary to prevent Hochstetter's continuing course of harassment, the injunction requested neither overly broad nor unconstitutional. Conclusion. Scott Hochstetter must be restrained from harassing Ms. Coster. Hochstetter should be required to stay 100 yards from Ms. Coster, her residence, and her place of business.
Thanks, Diaz.
He should be required not to harass, annoy, threaten, assault, or block her moves in any way. That's it.
Oh, wow. Great job. Now, can you do it in a French accent?
Yes. No, it sells.
Oh, goodness.
Thanks for the super chat.
So the judge
we'll be
declined
back on
all
the
their
23rd.
restraining allegations they made in that paper?
What?
They declined all of that? Like, all of this was like not having it?
Oh, they just did a continuance.
So it'll be continued on 23rd.
So, yeah, it'll just be continued.
Because he said, you know what, I have not honestly, he told Will's lawyer, I have not honestly looked through this, but I know about it. Everybody knows about it, you guys.
Yeah.
The whole LAPD, everyone knows about it, what's going on. And so he's like, and he kind of caught his word and was like, I know that this is going to be related. I know that they're separate incidents, but it is part of the same thing. So I'm going to give, and Will's lawyer was really, like, we're not asking for a one-time continuance.
I tied my first tie today.
It looks great.
Not to mention how they arrested Josiah on the same day as well with Cameron and everyone else.
Yeah, no, she admitted that her customers are Scientologists.
Right?
I look handsome in this costume.
No way. Can you please take that to some other chat? I don't know. It's not welcome here.
Give you your paperwork and organizing it for you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you, Wizzy, for the super chats.
Thank you for filling up the bank account. So, all of this
Guys,
drama
no
is
talking personal
costing
stuff
a
about
lot of money.
other streamers.
It's just not even going to be paid attention to. You can't sit here and make a bunch of accusations like this with no proof. I mean,
Unless the personal stuff is how sharp they
I don't
look.
know for what purpose they're using the legal system against us like this.
they're trying their hardest.
Tied perfectly. That's my first time, man.
Great. How'd you figure it out?
I watched a couple YouTube videos. I was gonna ask somebody to do it. I need to get I need a little bar. I need a little tie bar. And some. These don't have
Okay, great,
cuffing.
Diaz.
They just got like a nice texture on the white.
Right now, it is March 19th.
All right. So what's the move? Oh, you said you were going to try to get
Yeah, I'm
your,
gonna go try to get my fur coat. I gotta walk down.
You
to
have
the
a
parking
protest?
garage.
I have a protest.
He's got the
against-
world to save. He's going to save the world. I'm going to walk with you to your van.
I'm going to protest against Nickelodeon with
Oh,
Alexa Nicholas and
your friend.
Predators. Yeah. There was a documentary that just premiered a few days ago called Quiet on Set about all of the dark side of children's.
And what's your plan, Solomon?
I don't know yet. I might go with
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so you're going to Burbank.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can follow him. You're gonna be
I was gonna go
live
too.
stream that?
That's right. Yeah, I'll be live.
I was going to go too. Maybe we can go get something to eat.
Yeah.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Sounds good. I know he wants to get out of that suit before he gets his food, so.
Predators too.
Eat Predators. Yeah,
So
that's the
it's
name
March
of
to the pilot season, so all the kids are in town. They're all staying at the Oakwood Apartments right down the street on Olive. You go all the way down, right? And then that's what.
And they
so this
still
is
charge
kind of
Josiah with a
Sounds like you know
felony
your
for
stuff
criminal
better
Can you
than I do.
Can you tell them what your channel is so they can go?
That's JACOBHARK. Feel free to
Jacob
come by and
Harkey,
give me a
guys.
subscribe. I would appreciate it.
On YouTube.
That's right.
He's the
that's
best.
right.
He's
There
literally
was
the
some phone
best.
booths inside
Love
the
him very
building,
much.
and I was expecting him to change in, I was expecting Clark Kent to change
walk
into
in and then,
Superman,
come out as
but,
Superman.
we didn't make the whole process here.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, Astral. Good one. Yes,
All
exactly.
right. Well, good to see you all. I will see you all soon, I'm sure. And
All right.
bye.
Let's go save the
Keep them
world.
predators. How far is
Heck
that
yeah.
from here?
Perfect. All right. Hands are
15
full.
minutes.
That's all
Straight
right.
down the 5.
Good to
just
see
15
you.
minutes.
All right. I'll see you, Scotty.
All right, later.
Good to see you
Thanks for
this morning.
coming.
Of
I
course,
appreciate
of course. Later.
And then I got to figure out the address and stuff of where my fur coat is.
I have something for you too. So, do you have any idea where you might show up later?
Actually, I think I might just
I'm
head
not
home.
Sure yet.
Just look on. I love
I might just take a nap and be done for the
Yeah.
day.
I'm going to hug you and say goodbye.
Okay.
All right. I'm so glad that it worked out the way it did, and see you on April 23rd.
Well, thank you for coming.
Maybe many times
Thank you.
in between.
This is Mindy's channel. Tell them your channel
At Mindy Willens, MindyWillens
on YouTube.
on YouTube, on everything, every single thing,
Okay, and then give your plug.
every single thing. Hey guys. Okay, thanks DS. I saw it. I'm making a video, a compilation Mindy jogging video. Times when I'm not planning on jogging.
Subscribe and follow my TikTok please. Solomon is SOLOMON.
You guys, we don't need to be talking about people's tax paying. You're obsessed with taxes because it's tax season. Is that why everyone's got tax on the mind? I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like, if I was just watching, my biggest fear is taxes. And it's not because of any other reason except the bureaucracy. I just don't like paperwork and stuff. I have someone else do it. I've got a tax person to do it, so it's no big deal. I do my taxes. But I hate tax time. Just bureaucracy of all kinds. I hate.
I'm going to get my fur coat back.
Do you want
All right.
to ride, my dear?
Sure, yes,
Okay.
thanks.
All right, Solomon. We'll catch up with you later, young man.
You going to La Poubelle tonight?
You know, I might. Yeah. I don't want anyone out there to be alone. I haven't been out there for a while. I had a full day of court here yesterday at federal court, so I think I'm ready to roll.
What's with the federal court?
All right,
So
Randy,
it's
so
stuff
nice to
do with
see you
family
here.
law
Thank you for
and
coming.
the corruptness that the
Thank you, Uma Live.
family law courts and the
Thank you,
judges
Prism. So nice to see you here again. I love seeing you again and again.
that oversee family law and the corruptness and how they steal children and how they traffic. They take children and it's for money. So,
Anything happened in there?
Yeah, okay, you're right. I get too riled up. I'm very emotionally invested. I care a lot. Care a lot. We care a lot. I think I might.
There's a big lawsuit because there's $800 million.
I see these posters about her treating animals.
Oh, jeez, I'm not really sure. If there's so much.
I will,
to do,
DS. I'm not going to do it right this minute. I'm live.
Yeah.
Is this an emergency? I have to do it right this minute and get off live to do it? Hey. So if you have Twitch, just letting you know, I'm starting on Twitch now. So it's at Mindy Willens. So if you have Twitch and you see me on there, I'd really prefer that you watch me from there just to give me feedback on like how is it? Is it coming through okay? I don't really do Twitch, so give me advice on how to do better. No, thank you. Oh, Nerd Report, how are you? Thank you for that. So, any questions? Can you please give Scott a message for me? I'm not with him anymore. He's getting his fur coat now. Bye, Solomon. Thanks for reporting out front, Lewis. I always count on you for reporting on the issues. Update? Audit. Is this audit in LA? Is this audit? So, update. Gosh, where do I start? It was continued to April 23rd. Streets' lawyer got up there and the judge, it sounded like they want to group it together, but it can't really be grouped together. And they handed Scotty with a whole package of papers of new infractions to add to the restraining order, most of which have nothing to do with her or the restaurant, and many of which are lies. Like, for example, using the old man who with the scooter who the reason why Danny was arrested, and other things. So, and also things from previous protests that he's been a part of. What else? Gosh, can you rewind the live? I had him do a whole thing. Can you just rewind the live and watch it again? Yeah, not real for Sophia. Yeah, go ask him on his own stream. Great idea, Lori. Okay, Marissa, it's just too much. I'm sorry. Can you just rewind the stream? Is that mean of me to say rewind the stream? I just like, it's just a lot. I don't know where to start. Yeah, there was a lot about Scientology in there. He read through his whole restraining order. So why don't you go back and watch it? Gosh, it's so bright. I'm gonna so today I'm gonna go home and do some letter writing. And I don't have to work out now. For those of you who saw me running from the subway. No, it's, yeah, thanks. I don't mean it in a mean way. And when it is a simple recap, I'm happy to do it. I appreciate you guys. Even the ones who showed up afterwards. I thought I might have shown up afterwards because I slept in by accident. I rolled out of bed and I screamed, ah, ran out of bed. Because I don't usually, I take melatonin sometimes to help me sleep. I ran out of melatonin, so I had to take like a sleep aid pill, and it had me sleep through my alarm, which doesn't usually happen, so keep that in mind for myself. Melatonin has me waking up like bright and chipper. This one did not. I was just like, I was just in a fog. It's hard for me to read this. So, they can still protest. Audits. Does the TRO continue, or can they still protest? Yeah, we can still protest. Sorry, the sun was in there, so I couldn't really see the chat. There's no active TRO. Oh, thanks. I don't feel like I look great, so that compliment really means a lot. Thank you, Sophia. That means so much. Thank you so much. I'm like taken aback by your generosity, guys. When you like show your support monetarily, like I appreciate your support. That's just like watching and like giving me updates. Those are so important. When I see a super chat come up, I'm like, whoa, me? Really? I see everyone else get super chats. I don't expect them. Okay. Yeah, it is my I'm double streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Yes, I can see the Twitch chats. Penelope. Penelopes. Sorry. I'm gonna get a ride from Sassafras. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for the love. Really appreciate love. I accept love in all forms. All forms. Take a look at this building for those of you who aren't from around here. It's a concert hall. Looks like a crumpled piece of paper. I think they made fun of it on The Simpsons. I've never seen a show in there. But this is also the Amundsen right here. If you've ever seen a show at the Amundsen, it's right here. This is not the most beautiful view of it.
So, you know.
Is it?
Obvious. Delete.
Okay. Is this you?
What? It's in my purse.
Is this you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm putting it on me.
So I'm gonna go off the live, y'all,
What a little cutie car.
and check it out.
I don't work today.
I'm gonna get in the car right now with Mindy. Thank you for that, time traveler.
Oh. Can you tell me more about that? I I feel like that would just feed into it and add fuel. Like, I'm not about the drama. I think it's just a distraction. I think every time it's mentioned, it's a distraction from the cause. And so especially when I'm out here, like this was for Scotty, I just don't feel like it's appropriate, and I don't want to feed or fuel it. Like, you guys know my heart, you know me. You guys, the toilet split in half. Yeah, it's just not the live for that. All right, somebody gave some.
Hate the sun. I can offer you either a sun visor.
No, I'll just get in.
The top up.
I'll just get in. Leave the top up.
Sun visor.
Actually, we can leave. We can do the top down. That might be fun. I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah, and I have a sun visor.
No, it's all right.
A little red one that. So my son is the same way. He hates the sun.
Yeah, I really want it to just stop. I don't want anything showing that I'm fueling it all. Like, let's just be, guys, let's just be community of kindness. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have never ridden with sassafras.
Make sure that.
This is so your personality.
I just talked to the guy with my other car, and it's going to be done in a few.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. It's for
Yeah, I care about you guys, and I care about, you know, how you feel about it.
Windows are right there if you need to open the window. Right here.
All right, we'll talk about this later.
Oh shit. Do this.
I don't think I will, but I'm not sure. Who knows? I don't want to say that I'm not going to, and then all of a sudden I'm there and I'm like, you said this. We're allowed to change our minds.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm hungry for something and then I change my mind when I get there. Oh, no problem. Yeah, he's a good friend, and he'd be there for me. I know it. That's not why I'm here. I'm not like, oh, because he would do it. No. I care, and I want him to feel supported. That's why I'm here, really. And I'm telling you, I usually draw the line, even with the close friends, I draw the line at waking up early in the morning and driving to the airport. Those are my two things I don't even want to do for friends. I'll do anything else. I'll give you the shirt off my back. I'll run down the street naked, giving you my clothes. That's what I'll do. But waking up early in the morning and going to dropping people off or picking them up from the airport is like, for me, it's just a personal thing for me. And I'm here. I'm here in the morning for several of these friends of mine, and I guess I'm growing as a friend because I'm extending my boundaries for, you know, what's right, and they deserve the support.
My son's.
Yeah. Scotty's fine. Thanks. I just got this. I really love this new stuff. All right, here we go. I feel like I'm on a date. Look, I'm not putting out, okay?
That's a good thing. All right. So heading towards the Blue Building or Hollywood Boulevard or
Oh, I'll mute it for a second just to let you know.
something. Where you gotta go? What do you want to
Yeah,
do?
for sure. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Just had to do a little directions. Someone's like, take her to dinner before she puts out. Oh, wait, guys, you gotta see this. Is so beautiful. These fountains. Oh, you're good. You don't have to. You can be relaxed.
Okay.
These fountains, and there's another one on the side for the Amundsen's coming up. Can you see it from the street? Is my question. Oh, the buildings blocking. Poop buildings. Who needs them anyway? What good do they do? Oh, there it is. It's really low though.
Oh, I love it like when it lights up.
Get taller. Oh, and there's the City Hall building in the background. What a great view. I never noticed that.
That park is great concerts in the summer also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good ones. Okay. All right. We are going.
My family speaks Yiddish too. I don't know. I only know some words. Sergio's in here. Snazzy Yoda's in here. Snazzy, you in here? Oh, I love you, man. So great to see you. Oh yeah, here you are. Scotty's fine. Yeah, you're in here. Scotty's fine.
There's air there if you want it on video.
Okay. Well, thanks. No problem. All right. When we head towards we're gonna head towards towards Hollywood, and then I'm gonna turn it off. Well, it's your choice. You're the driver.
No. Just trying to think. Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
Phalanx of Love. We got a new band name, Phalanx of Love.
I love it. Thank you.
She's got turn signals that work, but she's doing the bicycle hand turn signals because it's cuter.
Because people, and I'm like cutting people off, and I always get beeped at. And I can't tell if it's the wacky whackers following me or if I'm actually like being rude to somebody. So yeah.
I saw your message, Dee. Don't worry.
I guess when I put my phone in my purse, somebody reported that I was filming in the courtroom.
That's what somebody was saying in here. I'm like, tell me more information. So what happened?
Apparently, they're like, somebody reported that you were filming in the courtroom when it was in my purse, but it's not on private. It's on private anyway. It's not public. So I won't be publishing that, obviously. To take a look at it, but yeah, I mean, the bailiff was like, your phone's off. And I'm like, yeah, it's in my purse. So whatever they said, whatever they did.
Yeah, Lori, I do cry a lot. They asked me if I'm always smiling.
You are always smiling.
I cry a lot.
Happy
A lot. But let me tell you that when I'm crying,
time and a place.
when I'm crying, I'm smiling a lot of times. Like I'm like.
That's the happy, sad face. That's the drama in her.
It's the drama. Yeah,
What
it's
is
the
that
drama.
mask?
The drama mask.
The drama masks. Yeah. I always think of Shakespeare. I was going to say the Shakespeare mask.
Thank you, Jade Checky, for letting us know. She just told me that she knows about the reporting.
Yeah.
Is there anything that comes from that, or do you know any details about that you could share? Now that I'm sitting here right with her, I'll give her the message.
Yeah. My stream's not public, it's private. I will review it and see what's talking about that, but it's not like I'm going to have like the YouTube police come arrest me, I don't think.
DOA was telling me he was worried that if I don't make it on private, that it would be contempt of court.
Don't give them any ideas. For you, and so just so you all know, I was at the federal court building yesterday, and they have to have signs posted, which they do not have posted at the Superior Court.
Right.
And what it says, if you are on your phone, if your phone is on and you're recording or anything like that, it's a $500 contempt against the person who's holding it, not against the person who's there. And it needs to be posted. There's all kinds of specific rules and things like that. You can't just randomly make up something. So there is in federal court a sign posted, and you are told that you cannot have your, you can't have your phone or whatever, but that you can go outside and you can go in the hallways and you go, not in the courtrooms. So,
And someone says you have to be specifically warned.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's a possibility of up to $500. And so, that's federal though. It's not, they don't have that. I mean, those.
This was
rules
a
are
civil
not-
court. This was
Yeah.
not the federal court.
And
She's
this
talking
is-
about the other
yeah,
day.
This is Superior. This was the LA Superior Courthouse, and you cannot film in unless you have unless there's a trial or something. To whereas federal court you can. But anyway, my point is that it's contempt against the person who has the actual camera. I would have been charged $500 yesterday when I was in the federal courthouse if I was filming in the courthouse. But they don't have, and they have to have it posted specifically, and so on and so forth. So, it is what it is. People are just trying to be threatening and scared. That's a great little library. If you ever want to go to the library, it's quiet. There's
I
nobody
love
ever in there.
libraries.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a big library girl.
But anyway, yeah. So thank you, though, you guys, for the heads up, because we don't know everything, right? But just in my experience, and I wasn't blatantly filming, and the sheriff was like, when we were walking out, right? He was like,
People
"Make
are
sure you
saying
guys
you're
are
good.
Yeah, we're good. We're totally good.
Okay.
So
Even
don't
the
worry
hall,
about that. I mean, trolls are going to be trolls. They're gonna try. I mean, look at what if that whole that listening to DOA read that whole BS was just.
Glad he read through it, the whole thing.
It's just crazy that they just say whatever they want. Oh, and then this, it was like, you know, I'm going to tell on you, and then she did this. It's like, it has nothing to do with DOA. All of that, blah, 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 and then this bike, and then this accident, like just stuff that just has nothing to do. William is his own man. You know, Scotty's his own man. It's just that.
Maybe they call him a follower.
Oh, yeah, his mentor or something like that. And then the judge was like, clearly this is related, but it's not the same. He's like, I'm going to push this out, and this is most likely. He's like, don't, and then he repeated himself. Don't quote me. Like, I said it most likely will be sent to Department 2, which is going to be, because he's like, I honestly haven't read any of this. He's like, but he knows enough about it, because I told you I was at the federal courthouse yesterday, and I met those, I met the LAPD lawyer, and the lawyer for the government for the plaintiffs of the military and the police officers that go against, right? And so the defense lawyer for the LAPD. Anyway, I talked about, and they just were like, what was my point? They were saying that, they were like, oh yeah, we've heard of it. I said, I'm sure you've heard, like, protesters and stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, totally aware of it. I was also at the North Hollywood police station the other day, you guys. They were completely aware of it. Those of you who watched my stream, you know. There was, when I was talking to the officers there that were super informative and super nice. He's like, yeah, we heard. And I called Tim, tell me.
You and me both, Sophia.
Look at,
Oh,
beautiful Park Lake. Angel statue that's in front of it. This is Echo Park, and the little, you can go on the little
the swans. Little paddle boats.
yeah, little swan pedal boats.
When what is it? Tweedle beetles battle in a Tweedle battle puddle.
Gorgeous, you guys.
And
How fun. Huh? What a great first date that would be.
romantic.
Right? It's just beautiful, and it's just nice to get out and walk in this Hollywood.
My mind has been on everything but like anything like that lately. My last 2 decades were full of love, full of love. But this one so far has been devoid of love, but filled
Action, no
filled with action, not that kind of action. Filled with purpose too. Actually, a lot of purpose this year so far. Oh, thank you. Sean says that we two are his favorites. Me and you.
What's up?
Sean says we two are his favorites.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Where's Sean from?
I don't know.
Look at my mood ring is brightly purple. That means I'm very happy, joyous, and free. Not angry at all. Super calm. I don't know what that freaking beep is. I'm trying to figure it out. If anyone knows what Porsche 2001 Boxster
The cause is romantic in its own right. And I'll tell you guys a secret. I got a call 2 days ago from a guy who I didn't remember who he was. I've known him. I met him like 10 years ago. He's like, I've been thinking about you ever since. I'm like, okay. And I was like,
Now that you're a rock star.
no, he doesn't know anything about this, and he wants to go on a date with me. And I was like, I actually am trying to think, like, I don't know when I'd have time. Like, I was protesting, or I'm editing videos, or I'm working, or that night was my barbecue with it was supposed to just be Danny and Leah, and it ended up being a lot of people, which I'm grateful for. And then and so I was just like, I don't know when I would be able to hang out. As tomorrow, and then I'm gonna visit with my family. And he's just like, well, you don't have time for me. And I'm like, didn't expect, like, I'm like actually thinking about it. And I wrote the book on dating, and page 2.
You did?
Yeah. And Scotty was like, I was telling Scotty about this, and he's like, what would your book say? And I was like, well, page 2 says, do you have time? Like, consider, like, do you have time for another person? And at that, I guess I'd be stopped at page 2. I don't have time right now.
Tell me you'll pencil him in.
Oh, I don't want to be. I don't want to.
Non-committal.
I don't want to lead him on either. And also, it says in my book that when you're not under love's spell, you bear the responsibility of explicitly vocalizing your feelings or lack thereof.
I want to read your book. I didn't know you wrote a book on love.
Sure, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
And
copy signed.
oh, I'd love that. So wait, hi Mindy. The good effect is very contagious. Yeah, no, you're right. You guys, he's inspired me. Like, I'm just like blown away by. If you've never been in a police station and had the police be intimidating you and lying to you and scaring that they're going to arrest you, and had streets come in and get in their face for you and protect you, you haven't lived.
Right? I mean, I had the courage to go in and do what I was afraid to do because I was afraid that they were already so crooked against me like months before I met you all, right? And then that's a big difference for me last week going in with my camera in their face and like, because they can intimidate you and that's what they
No, it's like, it was. I was going to say something, but it was going to be inappropriate. Fill in the blank. No, I'm not going to say it. Mindy's like, inside I'm like, it's the truth. Say it. Say the truth. You talk about the truth. You ever stand behind the truth. No, don't say it.
Come on.
I'm scared. I feel like Solomon when Jess rented that car.
Turned around in my head right now. I know my way around.
I won't say it, but I'll tell you what I was going to say. That the police were going to have me wetting my pants for one reason and then fill in the blank. Go on. I said it without saying it. That was for Astral. She wanted to know. I'm human, okay? I'm just being fun. I'm worried about this guy in front of you. Okay. Or girl, sorry to be sexist. We should just join. I might just like, I don't even care where we're going.
I wasn't paying attention and I got like off course.
I don't even care where we're going. I just want to stay in this car forever, actually. I didn't know I was going to want to get in, but now I don't want to get out. What's ew, Fizzy? Oh, what I said? Sorry. I'm not for everyone. Wait, what does Taylor Tomlinson say? I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but someone's going to want to slurp from this hose. Yeah, it's a lot more fun than the subway. I took the subway here.
Turn right on Main Street.
This is one of the steepest hills in Los Angeles.
Ooh, steep hill. Can we go up and then go down fast?
Yep.
What? We can?
Yeah.
We can go up and then go down fast? We show everybody?
The roller coaster.
Okay, hold on. Here? Oh, sorry. Let me get it. Your phone couldn't take it. Couldn't take your wild.
Look at this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys.
You guys
Wait, no.
Silver Lake.
How can we? Whee! Wow, it feels steeper than it looks.
Following me this morning.
Splash Mountain.
Right?
Turn left on Silver Lake Boulevard.
All right, you guys. We're on the east
All
side
right,
of
hold
Hollywood.
on.
Silver Lake.
Thanks, Farrah.
So this
I
is
love
the Silver
you.
Lake Dam. They just reopened it because they remodeled it right when the pandemic hit. And
I didn't
this is the
recognize
dog-
anyone from the LAPD there. Go on.
This is the dog park, Silver Lake. They redid this. Is a
Oh my gosh, you need a new holder.
I know. I have one. I couldn't find it, but I don't need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just put it right there.
This is my day off too, and I like sleeping in.
3 miles around, if you wanted like walk the lake, it's the Silver Lake. It's a big
Oh.
reservoir over there. And
Oh.
this little street up here is adorable. My girlfriend owns a shop here called Mush Home Decor. Her name is Michelle. And
Michelle?
Mush, yeah, her name is Mush. She's Dutch. So the little so it's most uniquely designed.
Yeah, I'm shocked Officer White wasn't there, aren't you?
That guy's a punk.
I thought he was everything I go to. I thought he was going to be at the barbecue. I thought he was going to be at the barbecue, guys.
he would not show face in Superior Court. None of them did. They're not going to show because they know it's BS. They're used to running their little 4-block square radius, doing their corrupt bullshit.
Hey, you need a magnetic one. Mine's magnetic.
I have one that hangs off of here. I have them. I just don't. I'm always like running out the door. Used to be so organized. I swear now I'm not working in the day. I have more time on I have more things, not enough hours in a day, days in a week, weeks in a month because I have all the time in the world to protest now.
There are really beautiful areas around Los Angeles.
There's a real French restaurant up here is Oysters on the Half Shell.
Ooh, alternative to La
French food.
Poubelle. Anybody who wants to go to a French restaurant in Los Angeles, go to
This one
Oysters
up
on a
here.
Half
Yeah,
Shell.
there's Oysters on the Half Shell, and they have a great wine selection, and it's not falling great. Silver Lake Wine is a really great store here that are friends of mine, and they opened up anyway. This is a cute little block that we're going to run right now. It starts right here where 7-Eleven is, and it goes. Lots of La Mill Coffee right here. Everyone's like, is it Mill Coffee? Is it whatever? And then there's like this egg yolk thing. Rubbish into there's Mush.
Your friend owns this restaurant.
Hey Mush! Oh,
Or it's not a restaurant, it's a boutique.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
That's really weird.
The doors were open. Were they not open? Was the doors
what time is it? No?
Maybe it's a siesta time for Europeans.
Yeah,
siesta.
But that's really unusual.
She's cultural.
I need to call and find out.
I want to be cultural. Let's go siesta.
She's not like that. She would not be closed. That's really weird. Her little sandwich board wasn't outside. I hope she's okay. This is fucking beeping noise. It sounds like it's because you have the speed thing on. Probably. I don't know. I just push and go. Start it up and roll. All right, you guys.
Hi, Samantha.
I was thinking back, Mindy,
Yes,
when you first came on the scene, everyone thought you were a plant.
I remember.
And then you got hit, the thing got hit out of your hand by that
Yep.
crazy lady, and you were like, it's not really what you think it is. And did everything ever amount to anything with that?
I decided that I'm just gonna be the bigger person. I'm not,
It's so not worth the time and energy.
The more severe things have happened to everybody else, and it's just like I don't want to distract from like the real purposes and the real like people who really need, that attention on what's going on with them. I think that she outed herself with her own actions.
They're living their own karma.
And so I don't even need to perpetuate any people knowing this or that. So they do it themselves. And also I've got more important things to do, more important letters to write,
Right.
more important court days to show up for on my day off.
So I talked to the ABC and CBS newscasters yesterday, and they gave me their direct line, their direct desk to write to them. I said, y'all got to come down and do these reports. And the one guy was like, oh yeah, like look at, there's another Van Leeuwen.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a black belt level letter writer.
Nice. Okay, now we're on Sunset. We're on East Side. We're going to Echo Park. We're heading west. Just so you know, we're going to drive right back by the Church of Scientology's, the Cult of Scientology's Media Center. That's where I caught the dolphin van the other day.
Any new messages? No. D, is it about where I'm going? If it's the ones about where I'm going, I'm going to turn this off when I get close. D, can you confirm or deny if it's about something else other than just where we're going?
I'm sorry, this is going in front of me to crowd you.
That's okay.
71 degrees.
Okay, quick glance. Be right back. Got it. Got the message. Thank you very much.
Did you ever come over here?
No, I kind of just stick around my area because I do drive, but I don't like to drive.
Yeah.
So,
And we all know transportation now is awful.
it's just parking is awful, transportation is awful. That's a cute,
Nickel terrain, yeah.
I like walking also, and I you know, so I just like to be. And now I'm starting to learn how to. For the first time in my life in Los Angeles, I took the subway to court the other day.
And this morning I saw you.
And this morning I did it, but this was the second time by myself. Somebody else went with me another day, but anyway, I'm like, oh, I can get anywhere actually.
It's pretty easy.
It's
right?
easy. It's
right
like a
there,
bus.
The Red Line or Western is right there. You hop on, it takes you to Union Station, and you can jump off at Union Station and go to any of the other connecting commuter trains.
Do you have to tap your card again at that point?
No, because you're already in. So like if you wanted to go down to Santa Monica and go to 4th Street Bergamot Station where all the art galleries are, which is a fun, lovely thing to do. It drops you off right at 4th, which is 4 blocks from the beach. So you would take the Red Line, get off at Union Station, jump on the purple Exposition line, and it takes you straight down the 10 and drops you off right in Santa Monica, right at like Civic Center right there, and Bergamot Station's there, and then you can walk over to the beach. And
I love, yeah, just like being on foot and going on a little adventure like that. I got kind of scared by somebody on the subway once, so that kind of scared me away from doing it. But I'm getting braver every day. You guys, have you been watching me get braver every day? In the beginning, I was a scaredy cat, but you know, growth.
You were. I remember you were freaked out. I was like, that woman, that was just so screwed up, and you got the support behind you so quickly. And
yeah, every day I'm getting
an
braver.
angel.
And you know, I've been telling people, like, if you're scared, courage doesn't mean you're not scared. Courage means you're scared and you do it anyway.
And you know what? You just got to start.
Yeah.
Just start. Just take that first step and just.
I'm a brave little soldier.
Yeah.
I think
you're a brave little ant.
I'm a brave little ant. I think I'm gonna maybe have you drop me at the.
So we're on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
We're still a little ways
We'll go to
on.
the Scientology.
We'll cruise by the Blue Building.
Cruise by the blue building, and then drop me off at the Scientology Test Center.
Perfect.
And I'll just go
Right
from
on the
there.
Boulevard, and then I'll just hop right on Highland and head back over the hill.
That's great.
That's a place. That's a fun place right there. El Cid. I don't know if you're familiar with that. They have flamenco dance dinner show.
Oh, I
you can
heard
see this
about
fun-
El
Yeah, it's
Cid.
super fun on Sundays. I mean,
One thing is that I'm braver when I'm protecting other people. When it's myself, I'm like, "Woo!"
Right.
And when it's somebody else, I'm like, rah! I'm more of a protector, and I'm a nurturer. People like when I was like, I'm Mama Mindy, and people are like, it's Mama Aja. And I'm like, look, there's room for two mamas. She's the protective mama, and I'm the one who makes sure you went to the potty before we leave the house.
No shit from no one.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so Scientology right here, you guys. Scientology Productions.
Oh, that's where people were the other
Yes.
day or yesterday.
Yep. So when I was cruising, they come out of their little van right here and then headed on down. Scientology Media Productions, big, huge area. My son looked it up on Google. He's so funny. He's like, Mom, it's actually really big. It goes far back. Totally empty. There's nothing there, and they did one movie, and it was a total bomb, and they wasted a bunch of money, and it took forever, many years to make, and it was a flop. Sorry, little Davy Miscavige.
I'm a Virgo with Taurus rising and a Capricorn moon, Krista.
What's your birthday?
September 15th.
Oh, that's right. You're the opposite of my son. He's Pisces. You're Virgo, right?
I'm a Virgo with a Taurus rising and a Capricorn moon.
Oh my gosh, you're all. That's Earth and 2 Earth and a water. I mean,
No, I'm Earth, triple Earth. I'm well balanced Earth. I'm Mother
oh,
Earth.
that's right.
Some people call me Mother Earth.
Oh, I love that.
So I'm very grounded, and I care a lot about like nurturing and
Yeah.
like I'm the one who comes out and like, oh, here's some gloves, just keep warm.
That's right. So Virgo.
I'm like the most motherly
Cap,
person
and
with no
Taurus.
kids. No kids over here. But I've raised
work
lots
with
of
kids,
kids.
right.
I've raised a lot of kids.
That was classic when you had that U-Haul toad.
That was a group effort.
They have
I
some
posted the video,
contract
but it
with
was nice to-
Arizona, or a lot of people are moving here from Arizona, and they just have an overrun lot full of. Unless they
And I just wanna correct something.
because they're cheaper.
For the record, I didn't tow the vehicle. U-Haul did.
Right.
I wasn't the one who was doing the towing. I just filmed it. And when I called, I actually said, I'm calling to check on a vehicle that's been parked there for this amount of time, and just to make sure that it doesn't get towed. I have that. I didn't post that part of the thing. So just to make sure it doesn't get towed or something happens to it. I'm just worried about it. So just to let you
was
guys
a
know,
concerned mom.
I was a concerned citizen.
She was a concerned mom.
I was out there to film it happen for sure, and I definitely and the rest of the locals in the area benefit from not having it there. Whoever's it was, But no, U-Haul actually came and checked on it, and they determined that it was tow worthy. So
Yeah, they wanted their car back.
so everyone can just get off my back about it. Some people were on my back about it. That's why.
That's
So
why.
now we're not talking about it anymore. No more drama, guys.
Yeah, no. Not allowed. So now we rolled over from Sunset to
I did a
Hollywood
play right
Boulevard.
here. I did a play at Barnstall Park. I was in, fun fact, I was in A Funny Thing Happened on the way to the Forum. I played Domina, and we won on Broadway World. Just recently I found out we won Best Special Event of the Year.
cool.
And we were up against the LA Opera and
Wow.
Amundsen and everything.
Wow!
Yeah, it was
Congratulations.
professional.
Post that. Do a little thing
I didn't
about that.
I didn't post it yet or
Do a
anything
little
like.
blurb about that.
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
Mix some stuff in there, because people, I find, just in my experience with this, they like to hear, they want to hear stories, and they get to live vicariously through. So we got people from all over the world that want to know what's going on.
But like, even if I just
culture in
say a
LA.
little something about my real life, people like start shouting like "Clout chaser,"
What?
and I just like I'm an
Ignore
individual.
them.
I was born before this protest. I had a life and
Right.
and aspirations and like a heart and
I get messages
love.
where people are like, I love listening to your stories. You're so knowledgeable. We love going on little rides and little topless audits that we do. Just like
What?
mixing it at my top.
Oh,
down.
your topless car! Oh my
You know,
god!
and like, you know, being able to audit is kind of a safe way to do it. I can't have any wacky whackers coming up and running me over with a scooter. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe I didn't post about it because I don't want. But yeah, you know what? This is my life
That's
too.
right.
It's part of my life.
there's multi-layers. You're a multi-layered.
I'm multifaceted.
That's
Yes.
right. I think that would be a great reprieve. You have that beautiful. I saw you guys barbecuing out on that rooftop area wherever you were. That'd be beautiful
yeah.
in the background, and sit up there and do a little thing about you. I really
Maybe I should.
I personally loved when she went home to spend time with Mom on the anniversary of Sister's passing.
Oh, you saw
and
it?
Shared, I was bawling.
Yeah.
I loved the book and how you went through the book with us, and that was the first time since you made it, and just sharing a little bit about you, because, you know, like, we're just these faces behind. I mean, you know, what I'm saying is I enjoyed it, and I think other people do too.
Thank
Thumbs
you,
up,
guys.
y'all, if you think so. Wouldn't you guys want to hear a little bit more about what Mindy does and her creative endeavors?
Just my like personal life, my heart, just where my heart likes to live.
Into what you do besides this.
Thanks,
right?
you guys. Thanks, Carrie.
I think so. I enjoy it. I want to know what other people are doing. I'm curious and inquisitive about where people spend their time when they're not here. Like, I went and watched Laura FM and literally Serge perform one Thursday night at the Irish pub a couple weeks back.
Oh
and
my
that was
God.
really awesome. Just to
Somebody
be able
just
to go.
suggested
Yeah.
that you regularly take people in the car, interview them, and call them topless interviews.
I would love it. That's giving me a good idea. you
That's a
guys,
great
because-
idea.
You guys, because I mean, any of you who know me through this, whatever, I'm like talking like it's my chat, but
Whatever.
I started Sense of Sassafras a year ago. I didn't start it. I set it up. I got the microphone and I hooked it up, and I learned how to do it on GarageBand on my laptop, whatever. And I wanted to do, because people were telling me after the pandemic, I helped so many people, and I've got so much life that I've lived, traveled worldwide 3 times around the globe, and just all kinds of different things about me. And so I wanted to be like, help people out, and so I called it Sense of Sassafras, like, that sixth
Sense of
about me.
Sassafras,
Yeah.
808.
At Sense of Sassafras, or just like my IG is Sassafras 0808. I don't know. I'm still learning, but you can find me either way. But anyway, it was like I was going to just do these things. So I've got a lot of rock star friends, famous friends, politician friends, regular friends, and I was just going to have them come on and do like little blurbs. And I've got a list of people, like 2 pages of people who want to do it. And it just, then this freaking fair gaming bullshit started back in September, and it just threw the last game. I can't believe it's been 8 months, y'all.
Well,
But I've been dealing with this. right? So it kind of launched with Scientology, but I love that idea, and I want to move forward with that.
yeah,
and
do
those
it.
kind of things.
A nice
So-
little series.
Yeah, exactly.
So regarding, some people are talking about his suit.
Oh, that was
just,
cute.
just letting you know, regarding the suit, I was like, oh, now well, at least you could wear it to go to the Magic Castle. And so he's like, I've always wanted to, and so I am gonna take him to the Magic Castle in
You
a
can
small
get
group.
tickets?
Yeah.
you
No,
get like 2 a year, right?
no, I've got
You
a
got an
special.
in.
I've got a special in.
Good.
But anyway,
That's hard to get in, you guys.
Yeah.
If she can get in the Magic Castle and bring more than 2 guests, because the members of the Magic
can.
Castle, they usually get like 2 guest passes a year.
and you have to pay a big door fee to get in
Right.
usually, and you have to buy an expensive dinner to get
Do
in.
they know what the
I
Magic
don't have
Castle
any
is?
of that.
They know what the Magic. It's next to Yamashiro's. It's a famous art social club.
It used to be a Hollywood mansion that they've converted into a very
Trapdoors.
exclusive members only magic club that you can only be a member if you're a magician, and you have to pass a magician's test, and it's an expensive yearly fee, kind of like Club 33 at Disneyland, guys.
And I'm a member of the Brightly, which is the hotel that they just opened, the Pendry Hotel. It's like social clubs like that, right? So I can bring y'all there.
Oh, wow.
Go pool, have some lunch on the rooftop. It's right on Sunset Boulevard. But yeah, oh my gosh, Mindy, so we need to do that. I'll take you. You can take me one day. I would love to. I'm inviting myself to the Magic Castle. Eventually. But I have one friend who's a magician, and he does a big thing in Vegas, and he kind of reminds me of like Jim Carrey in Mask. I can't remember his name right now. It's on the top of my head, but he's got a comic book out, and he's currently does performance in Vegas, and he's a member there. He was like, I'll take you. This was years ago. I lost track of him. So I've never
Someone
been.
asked, can we film it? No, it is so exclusive. They do not allow any photography inside whatsoever. That's why you might see people taking with a picture of themselves out in the front. There's this whole place where you can take a picture in the front.
It's right behind Hollywood Highlands, right?
It's like, yeah, it's really close to the test center.
Magician too.
No, but I do know some tricks. I'm not a magician, but Scotty is.
That's awesome. Magic tricks are fun. I fell in love with magic when I was a kid.
Yeah, you're not allowed to film there. Unfortunate.
You know, that says exclusivity about Hollywood, right?
Well, about that place specifically.
Yeah, for sure.
And
There's also the
some people
California
sneak it.
Club downtown.
Some people sneak pictures and stuff, but I can't, because if I do, then, and I go so often, and I have like a personal relationship with the club, that they'll be like, nope, Mindy, the bite in the hand that feeds you. So it's like I've got a special relationship with the Magic Castle and the comedy club, the Comedy Store in Sunset. I used to have a special relationship with the House of Blues across the street from the Comedy Store, but they tore that
But that's where
down.
my hotel is. That's the Pendry, and where I'm a member of the Brightly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's where that is. Okay, I didn't know that.
Private social club.
No, I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't disrespect them either by doing, like, even not just the Magic Castle, but people who come up to me and they're like, don't film me. I immediately turn the camera away. You know, I'm not here to make people uncomfortable. Even my style of protesting is like not aimed to make anybody uncomfortable. It's aimed to educate, and hopefully they make the right decision. And if not, I'm not there to force anyone. That's Dana Masterson's purpose.
Wow, today was pretty crazy.
Yeah, today was pretty crazy.
I mean, just listening to the garbledy-gook, that's what I wanted to call my podcast, with some 3 kids up in the Bay Area.
Garbledy-gook.
Yeah, it was from 1944. Word that I think Eisenhower.
Yeah, Astral.
Anyway, senseless words about some topic. Anyway, yeah, that was nuts.
We got the Pantages Theater right here, guys. Oh, wait. Anyone seen a show at the Pantages Theater? It's a great theater. One of my favorites. One of my favorite things about the Pantages Theater is that there's no bad seat. If you're in the very last row in the corner, it's still not a bad seat. Yeah. Every time I pass by it, I talk
they all
about
see that. Your chat's like, yeah, we've been there, done
Oops.
that.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So, there's no bad seat in the Pantages. If you can get a really cheap seat because it's far back, take it. It's a good seat.
It's the experience, right?
Yeah, it's an old classic theater, but it's just like the audience is relatively small compared to big theaters, and so there's no bad seat in the whole place. You can see very well from even the row ZZ. You
can do a matinee on Sunday. It's cheap. They do 2 shows on Sunday, I think.
Yeah, usually matinees are not cheap. I wouldn't even say that, because Sunday matinees sell out pretty quickly.
Oh, okay.
But they do what's called a lottery. They do what's called a lottery, and you can sign. Now they used to do it in person, where you'd put your name in a hat, and they'd draw 13. They do this in New York too. 13 names out of the hat, and each name gets the opportunity to buy 1 or 2, if you want, tickets for like $25 cash. And the seats are front row center. They keep the front row center seats open for the lottery winners. And I won the lottery in New York. That's how I saw The Drowsy Chaperone, which is my favorite show today. And I met the composer and the creator of The Drowsy Chaperone.
You should do a series of your entertainment life.
Maybe.
Being a writer, I just found out today.
Yeah.
And, you know, all of your theater stuff and your experiences. People want to know this that live in the middle. I've got somebody on my chat that's from Indiana, from Iowa, from other parts around the world. They don't get this insight up close and personal, you know?
I guess.
Cultural thing.
I guess I'm here for...
You can do that separately and make another channel.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
that you've got the exposure.
no, I
maybe
like my
separate.
Mindy Willens being everything that I do,
there you go.
just because that's my that's me. It's my name, and that was what that's me as an author. People are going to look up Mindy Willens when they.
Got it.
I
So
made it
stick with
before
it.
I
Stick with
protested, and then people when I came up and they're like, how do I know you're not a
Yeah,
plant?
because you know what? You got to keep people interested because this is going to shut down soon, you guys. Scientology's on its way out. This is done.
Well, I was saying like, look me up on Mindy Willens on everything. I have a long history of not being a plant.
I love it. What a beautiful plant she is. Flower.
You know what I'll do? I'll do playlists. So I'll do like I'll do singing playlists and like story time playlists. That way people can look at that stuff and it'll be kind of separate on the same channel.
There you go. Now you're talking.
Hi from Indiana. Please show Sassafras how to kick trolls out.
Okay.
Okay, you need to make a mod.
Okay.
Do you not have any mods?
I don't know how to do any of
Okay,
that.
so
I
you
just
have
sort of go.
trolls in there, and it's really hard for people who support you to see trolls saying like horrible things or trying to mess you up or giving you wrong information. And so you need a mod who's always watching, someone you really, really trust in there.
How do you know who to trust? I don't know.
Well, I know I only pick people who I
Seen repeatedly.
I
Okay, so
well
here we are at
okay
Las
so
Palmas.
and so we'll go to forward. Okay, we're really close to the Scientology building. Yeah, why don't you just drop me off there?
No worries. This was fun. Carpool boogie. What did
What's
they
going
say?
on? What is going on today? Is there like a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, she has horrible people in there. So yeah, you got it. Somebody who you know and you trust. Maybe somebody from your real life who who watches your streams. Maybe somebody who has interacted with you many times while you've been on there, and you see their name over and over, and they've.
So how do you click them to be the mod though? Like
So
when
you
they're on?
hold down their this is going to be different. You hold down their name, and it'll be like add as a moderator.
Oh, I didn't
okay?
see that when I held.
So that's
on
what
it.
you want.
Okay, I gotta
But
practice
it's
that.
got to be someone that you've like that's like helped you, that you've seen, you recognize them, and check in with them, regularly, so that
And so you don't like talk to them outside of being on there. Like
I talk to every mod I have that went outside of this.
Oh, okay.
Because they keep me safe.
Got it.
And we got
Oh,
a
look,
different.
There's a security guard.
Okay.
Today.
Should we?
Oh, what action do they got going on here at the test center? I wonder.
All right. Yeah, I
All
want to
right,
know.
Mindy, it was great.
Great
Mwah.
seeing you.
Be careful.
Be
Take care.
caretaker.
Be
I will.
careful.
I'll be caretaker.
All right, I'm gonna go home and work on that mod thing and check out my video. Thanks to your people.
All right. You're so welcome, and be safe, and give them a goodbye.
Bye, you guys. Check out the front door.
Okay, I will. I am. We got a new security guard in front. He ran inside when he saw me. Hey, what's going on today with this blockage?
It was Dr. Dre's.
Getting a star, someone?
Yeah.
Someone's getting a star?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Gray?
Dre.
Dre. Oh, Dre.
Yeah.
I have beats by him. Bye. Thank you. All right, we got the front door of the Scientology building. Dr. Gray? He saw me and he went inside. Did they recognize me? Am I famous to them? I don't know. I don't know. So you guys, we're gonna have lunch together. I'm gonna go have lunch right there at the sushi place, and we can watch the door. It's not the kind of guys. Is it going? Okay. I got some super chats today, so I'm gonna spend it on lunch and let you guys come with me. I appreciate you very much. You're famous to me. Hey, Miss Kim. I want to sit here. Kim is the best. She owns this place and the pizza place next door. I'm gonna have a beer with you guys. I need it. Hey guys, so nice to see you. Okay, how can we do this? I brought, who was the lady with Mindy? That was Sassafras. Lunch with Mindy. You guys gonna join me? I brought a little tripod with feet today. Let's see. I have my little. Let me see if this is a better view. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, this is a better view. I'm gonna be here, just because I don't want to bother them with my conversation. Oops. It's a little further away from the door, but I just don't want to bother anybody. You are, you guys. It's late for lunch, to be honest, but I'm hungry. Is it better? It's not better. Is it fine? You can't really see it. I'm gonna go over here. Who cares? I care, but never mind. I'm gonna go back. All right, just because you can see better. They'll be done eventually. All right, let's set this up. It's not gonna be a pretty view because it's gonna be from down below. Hey, Christina Lembo. Can we get up? Can we get you? Come on. We'll work this out. We'll get this worked out. You can't really see the door. I need some kind of a box. I have an idea. Do you like this, my rape whistle? Oh. Yeah, it's a whistle. It's because when I'm protesting and I need to like run, sometimes I need to run and like get people's attention, like other protesters like, hey, look out for that or whatever. My voice has been failing on me, so go like this. All right. Can you see the door? Can't see my face though. Come on, we'll fix it. I'll fix you up. I'll fix you up. Don't worry. Get my ID out so then make sure I'm 21 years old when I order my beer. Yeah, it's a good idea, Clea. Good idea. Let me see my what my battery's at real quick. Okay, I'm here. Got a good battery life. You carry a taser? So I used to carry pepper spray. Hi. But because of what happened with Danny. Water, please, and I'll start with one of these beers, the Kirin. Kirin's my favorite. Tsing Tsao is actually my favorite. Tsing Tsao. I appreciate you, Just Joan. Sushi. And anybody who comes here to this sushi place right across from the Scientology place, you talk to Miss Kim, you mention Mindy, and she will give you a special family discount or like local discount, okay? I'm gonna try to set you up a little bit higher. Is this good? Let's see if this works. Okay. Please don't fall. Oh wow, thank you, Debbie Dunn. Appreciate that so much. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. No. I told you not to fall. It's pretty good. Can you hear me well? I don't have my usual tripod. Oh, this is great. Okay, thanks. Oh my gosh, Lisa. Hi, Mindy. When on the boulevard, always sit away from the sidewalk where crazy people can reach in and grab your stuff. Okay. Okay, thank you. I just want you guys to be able to see the Scientology building, though. Your purse. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. Thank you for that. But I want you guys to see. What can I do about that? Really good point. Really good point, Lisa. A little more. Maybe I can. Yeah, you're right. Let me see. Let me order. Cheers, Oreo cookies. Where are you? Cheers. Karen can't afford not to have me as a spokesperson. Cool and refreshing. Don't drink alcohol. It's bad for you. And it'll kill you. Okay, that was quoted from an old show. Who remembers the variety show, Viva Variety? Who saw Viva Variety? Any of you? That was a quote from Viva Variety. Hi, Wendy. So nice to see you. Are you sure you're new? I feel like I've seen you before. Cheers. You're welcome. You're welcome here. I'm just trying to order something. I want to roll. I've been witness to that. Oh, Lisa, no, it doesn't scare me. I'm so grateful for you. And let me see if I just scoot over a little bit more because I don't want them to take a handful of this hot mess, hot snack. I'm getting comfortable with you. But I want you to be able to see the Scientology building. Did you see that security guard just like ran inside? Tell on me. That's the second time I've gone up there, just walked by or whatever, and the security guard sees me, like, runs inside. What are they saying to them in there? It's the girl, the smiley one. She's gonna sing. She's gonna sing again. Hot snack. Someone's gotta call me nice names. I don't have anyone in my life. Thanks for watching my back. She's gonna kill us with her kindness. Thanks, Astral. Yeah, right? Flowers. I don't know that song. You want to DM it to me and I'll add it? I've got a long list of people who recommended songs for me to learn or whatever. I've not gotten there. Maybe one day, though. You know, maybe one day. I'll add it to the list if you DM it to me. He wants to tell on me is what's going on. Okay, I want a spicy. Spicy. Here come the happy SP. I was gonna wear SP colors today, but I'm a little pudgy for that dress. I put it on. I'm like, oh, it's too small on me now. Whatever. Hey, we're all human. I expand and contract with the moon. I'm never the same weight 2 days in a row. That's fine. How does flowers go? You can't sing it. I can buy myself flowers. That one? The Miley Cyrus, is that the one? It's called Flowers? I thought that was like I Can Love Me Better or something like that. I didn't know that was the name of it. Yellow Rose of Texas, there's something I grew up in Texas. I don't like to admit it. I'm not represented by the. Well, today things have changed. When I was younger, the mindset was not very open-minded. I kind of wanted to have some private time with you guys. I'm going to spend more time with Sassafras. She's great. But I wanted to have some private time with you guys. I had a big, long morning. That's Flowers. Oh, okay. I think I've been singing it to myself like in the store and stuff. Rent? Every single day I walk down the street, I hear people say, baby, so sweet. Well, ever since puberty, everybody stares at me. Boys, girls, I can't help it, baby. So be mine, or so be kind, and don't waste my time crying. Oh, honey bear, are you still my baby? I can't sing out because of the people behind me. Uzi's song. What part of Texas? Kingwood. Okay. Lisa, what did I? Do I read your mind? What did I say? What did I say, Lisa? You tell me. I am working on my mind reading. What did she say? Oh, it failed me. How do I feel about Hamilton? Not my favorite. Singers at restaurants. Michelli's up the street has singing waiters. I actually applied to be one, but I don't have any waiting experience. Because I don't have enough patience to be a waiter. You get it? You get it? You don't get it. Or you get it, but it's not funny. Don't you want your girl hot? Don't fight, don't lose it. 'Cause every night, who's in your bed? Who's in your bed? Kiss Spooky. Oh yeah, I know all the Oklahoma. Oklahoma was one of the first musicals I was ever in. Have I seen the movie Across the Universe? Yes. Across the Universe. I did see it. I think I'm gonna go simple today. No, I don't think Solomon's over here by the test center. Solomon was downtown. I don't think so. I did an audition for Rent. Rent is one of my other non-favorite ones. Hamilton, Rent, South Pacific, and Wicked are like ones that a lot of people like that I don't like. Cult of Scientology, I would love to do a musical, a Scientology, anti-Scientology musical. It's kind of funny. A West Side Story. I was in West Side Story too. I could do all the songs from West Side Story. But funny story, guys. I'm in a original musical right now, and yeah, it was almost my first musical, West Side Story. West Side Story and Evita I did about the same time. Oh wow, limited edition. Thank you so much. Yes, I will have another beer thanks to limited edition. Kieran, just the right amount of head. What? Mindy? It's because of the look of this. Guys, I'm not being dirty. I'm talking about beer. I know all Sound of Music too. Okay, not a fan of Broadway shows. All right, Sharon T does not like Broadway shows. Let's not talk about that anymore. Sharon T, close your ears if we talk about it. Phantom of the Opera was my favorite for many years. Don't cry from Argentina. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. First, I have to decide what she's gonna come back out here in a minute. Yellowtail roll and what was the yellowtail and salmon roll? Whatever. It's all the same. I'm ready. Yellowtail roll and salmon roll. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have another one of these when I'm ready. Not yet, not yet. You're my favorite, Miss Kim. So, okay, ready? This is my little story. I'm in an original musical right now. And it is, the composer, I keep asking him if I can interview him. And he's like, oh, wait till they like this and that. Wait till it reaches this level or that level. Ah. So he's like, I can talk about it, but he's waiting to come and let me interview him. This musical, guys, he's been working on it for many, many years. I've only been protesting for, since January. And I've been working with this guy on this musical as the singer in the musical. I haven't been writing it for like 1 year, maybe 1.5 years, maybe, I'm not sure, like about between 1 and 1.5 years. So he's been working on this for way longer. I'm just saying, because there's a lot of Scientology. When I realized, I was like, whoa, like only because I've been working on the musical for so long, I didn't think about it. But now that I'm doing Scientology protests, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm about to tell you. The musical is about a guru. So she has pretty much like a cult. And I play this guru leader, and her name is Spring, and she's this like bubbly, positive person, soprano. Thank you. Oh, you're the best. Oh, I love it. She always gives me miso soup. Salmon. Yes, thank you. Somebody fill in Linda. So she's this bubbly soprano. Her name is Spring. That's the character I play. And she helps people because she's reached the highest level of this cult where she attains special powers. Sound familiar? And then, do you know where she got the special powers? Aliens. When I finally made the connection, I'm like, they're definitely gonna think I'm a plant now. Anyway, I can't wait for you guys to hear and see it. We recorded some of the songs for it, and we're gonna do like a read through eventually. But other than that, there's not much out on it. I want to get his permission to like share with you like one of the songs or something like that. It's a comedy. There's also murder in it. It's modern, very modern. But you'll hear in the music, because the composer's a big fan of musical theater, there's like one of the songs sounds very Hamilton. One of them sounds very Little Shop. One of them sounds very this. So for people who are fans of musical theater, really sorry for that one person who said they weren't. There's something in it for you that speaks right to you. Why postpone, Linda? What do you mean? Postpone what? Oh, the case. So they handed him. They dumped a lot of stuff in his lap all of a sudden. A lot of new aspects to the case against him. The restraining order, many of which have nothing to do with Coster at all or La Poubelle. That's why he didn't have a lawyer. They didn't. The real reason that they postponed it, though, like that's the reason he was trying to get them to postpone it. But the real reason they postponed it is because Street's lawyer said that he wasn't served properly, so they had to postpone it. That's the real reason, like in court, why they postponed it. Do I wear costumes in my musical? Yeah. So I guess the magic, when I start like using my magic, my hair braids by itself and I like fly up and like I get robes. I guess it's a really cool costume thing. I've never seen it. You know, it's in the writing phase, in the workshop phase. It's like it's been my dream to originate a character in musical theater. Ever since I was a child, it's been my dream to originate, be like the original. Like when I think of Gypsy. Some people think Ethel Merman, but I will always think Bette Midler. Her voice is Gypsy to me. I will always think Idina Menzel for that role in Rent, for example, and Elphaba. I'll always think of her voice. I want that for like a character, like to be. I want to originate a role, and here I am. Like I have another friend who's originated roles, and he didn't get to play it on Broadway, but he was in this workshop phase where it's like new and the CD's being recorded, and it's like then they usually replace you with someone famous after this phase. But anyway, it's kind of, this is not a moneymaker thing. None of these are moneymaker things. They are bucket list things. These are things that, like another thing that I'm doing, I'm in an original musical also. I can't wait. I have not exposed this. I mean, I've only said it on my live like once or twice, like since I found out. But I'm doing a musical that is written by, I'm not allowed to say who the connection is, but you can look it up yourself. Written by Henry Brooks. And you could maybe find the connection of who I'm talking about, of why I'm so excited about this. But I'm in an original musical cast concept recording, and there's going to be a release party, and it's going to be submitted to Broadway World. And I was talking to my friend who got me on it. And my friend is Stephen Glickman. I don't know if you guys know from, any of you guys fans of Big Time Rush? Stephen Kramer Glickman is Gustavo Rock. Any of you? Raise your hand if yes. Just raise your hand if yes. And he's one of my good friends, and he got me on that project. And he was like, I'm sorry, it's not like a moneymaker. And I was like, dude, the value of treasure, even financial value of treasure, this is in my memory for the rest of my life. You couldn't buy it. You could not, there is no money that you can pay me to take that memory and have me delete that memory. Never. So actually, it's my most valuable, even though it's not a moneymaker. You saw it? Okay. So he's my very, very, very good friend. And me and him are gonna do a request sing and play piano night soon. He's so busy. We'll see when it happens. But that kind of an offer doesn't expire, so. All right, well, I had my soup and now it's back to my other liquid. Yeah, well, Adrian, his lawyer is going after them for the lawyer's fees, so hopefully that pans out. Gosh, I went into the wrong business. When I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer when I grew up. This is how much effect what we say has on kids. When I was little, I wanted to be a lawyer when I grew up. I knew I was going to be a lawyer. I see the arguments. I see the path to common ground. I'm a logical. Anyway, I was having a fight with my stepdad when I was younger, and I gave like a very logical rebuttal to what he said. That like it really made sense. And his response was, "Well, if I were you, I wouldn't try to be a lawyer." And in that moment, when I was like 8 or 9, I was like, oh, maybe I wouldn't make a good lawyer. Never thought about it again. That's the power we have. Have you seen Into the Woods? Careful the things you say, children will listen. Careful the things you do, children will see and learn. Children will listen. Though it's fearful, though it's deep, though it's dark, though it may lose the path that you may encounter wolves. Sorry, I was the witch in Into the Woods. Great movie, great stage show, Sharon. Sharon, are you the one who said you don't like musicals? Are you the one? Yeah, my childhood dream was crushed. But, you know, it would have led me down a different path, and maybe I wouldn't be here making a difference today. And I, you know, it's, everyone's making a difference in their own way, but I do feel like I'm making a difference. And I see it. Like, I see effects of the difference that I'm making. And I feel like honored to have been in the right place in the right time, and also to be aware enough to take on that opportunity to make a difference. Moon Taxi, right? It's called Charles Bronson, More Than a Vigilante. That's the musical, the original musical that I was in, written by Henry Brooks, so I'm not allowed to say anything more about who he is. You can look it up. Yeah. And I think this is another reason why I decided to become, like, I work with children. I love it. I'll have another beer, please.
No?
Almost done.
Okay.
I'm not driving. Oh, thank you. You're the best. Everyone has a different favorite, guys. Your sister, who's a meteorologist, weathercaster? Ooh, are you saying I'm pretty? Oh, she's saying she's beautiful and your favorite person on the planet. Oh, wow. You know, a sister is like the greatest gift. Having a real sister, and you can choose sisters. You can have, you know, best friends who you treat like a sister, and then for the rest of your lives, your sisters. We can choose our family, but a true sister who you are really close with is such a gift. Such a gift. Oh no, don't, Lindy, don't. I told you that when I cry, I smile. No. Was he surprised that I was eating sushi at a sushi restaurant? Wig, it's an app. Double streaming app. I'm testing it out. Hi, Julie. And you can have soul sisters. And it's just such a gift when you actually have a biological sister who is also your soul sister. I thought everyone was really close with their sisters. It wasn't until I got older that I saw, like, no, actually I have an uncommonly close relationship with my siblings. This one's for you, Nikki. Oh no, she loved beer. Hi, Wig. You're joining at a weird time. Please don't let this be your first impression of me. Ah! What do you like to see, Wig? We got I'm not close to my siblings. Are you close to your siblings, guys? Oh, you're the best. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Waterworks. I follow everyone on YouTube and TikTok. What do you mean, everyone? Who do you follow? Like us? Like the protest? Oh, not familiar with us all. Okay, so we're all individual protesters and journalists and activists who feel strongly about Scientology losing its tax exemption status and stopping their like the wrongs that they do on humans and the children who are inside and elderly abuse. It's just such a long conversation that I'm about to stuff my face with sushi. Let's have a private conversation. I'll tell you all of it. Oh my gosh. Julie B, that means a lot to me. You're the black sheep of the family, Sharon? My family is too. My dad's side of the family, they do black sheeps. And I'm more like the welcoming kind, the loving kind. So I know what you mean by black sheep. You're very close? I'm very close with my siblings. Fraternal twin? Oh no. Odelia, did you have like a twin language when you were little? I hear that twins sometimes have like a twin language that you make up. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. But I hear what you're saying. Oh my gosh. Adrian Thompson. I am making a compilation of all the times that I've had to run for this movement. And today, hold on. How much of a gymnast am I? I'm not even wearing like comfortable running shoes. I do that really slowly. I can do memory. When I leave, and when I'm walking out of here, I'll do memory for you. Remind me though, because I'll forget. I sound like Judy Garland. Is it the raspy voice? This is kind of new for me. My voice has been really weird since I started protesting. And believe it or not, I'm an opera singer. I should post some of my opera singing. An award-winning opera singer at that. Mindy, you can accept it. You can be proud of your accomplishments, Mindy. I always think like, oh, I'm not, you know what? Be proud of your accomplishments. All of you be proud of your accomplishments. Anything that you've done that took any amount of practice or skill to get there, you earned the right to say to the world that I did this. Do it. Tell me, what did you do? I want to know. You twin talked? It's called twin talking. Okay, Jane. What do you feel, guys, what do you feel like if you said it out loud, people would think you're bragging? Say it here, right now. This is the moment. Everyone share a moment so I can eat something. I need to take a couple bites to eat something. What are you proud of that you're shy to say out loud because people might think you're bragging? That's what this moment is for. No one? Am I the only one? Is everyone talking at the same time so the chat is jammed and it's not going? I was gonna say, do I even have any mods? Dan, you're like, I. Dan, did anything come in the mail for you today? No one's saying anything? What's wrong with my computer, my phone? Oh, wait. Oh, it paused me. Oh my God, Sweet Lily Love, I cannot wait to use it. I'm gonna use it on the running video because I can recite movie quotes and you know a lot about movies. Ooh, Sharon, what's your favorite movie? You're a natural BN leader? I don't know what that is. Mindy, life is hard, so give yourself a hug. Yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up for any accomplishments. That goes for everyone. We deserve it. We're only on this world once. We try every day. And sometimes things work. And that's what makes life worth living. Don't let that moment disappear just because it's past. It's here every time you say it out loud. Natural born leader. Ooh, okay, hold on, I'm going back. Because everyone was typing, so I guess that's why I didn't see anything. Hold on, I'm going back. Bo Jackson, Pepsi Athlete of the Year, R. Lewis. Wow. Adopted siblings out of foster siblings. Oh, as a single mom, that is such a beautiful thing that you've done. When I was younger, I thought I wanted to adopt a child too. And you did it, and you changed their lives. And not only their lives, Just Joan, you didn't only change their lives. You changed the lives of every person they came in contact after that, because that person came in contact with somebody who was filled with love instead of feelings of abandonment. Just Joan, you did not only change their lives, you changed everyone who they met after that, ever, Just Joan. I'm grateful for you and all those who are like you. All right, Misfits thinking. Hold on. Oh, come back. Oh my gosh, it's going too fast. Oh my gosh, get back. Too far back. Oh my gosh, everybody's giving me lots. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get to read them. Did I miss it all? I missed it all. I guess you all yeah, okay, hold on. I'm going back some more. This is really far back. Maybe this is too far back. Okay. Laura, FM isn't here. I love you so much. How about that? Mindy, I think you sound like Judy Garland. Oh, okay, good. Okay, we're getting closer. I didn't see Laura come in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, good. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm caught up. At this time, I'm enjoying speaking with my Kimo recliner buddies. Oh, wow, you guys. Keep making someone laugh and keeping yourself in good spirits when you're going through something hard is so tough. And I really commend you, Judy Ford. Oh, slow your YouTube down. Oh, Clea, can you do that? I can't do it. It doesn't give me an option. Clea, slow me down. Slow me down. Natural born leader. Okay, but this time okay. I have top five all-time favorite movies. Okay. Slow your YouTube. I can't. I don't know how. Okay, I hope everyone else saw at least. Close the camera. Okay. I don't see how to do that. Dee said I had to. I don't know how. Nope. I have no way to do it. I've never done it. Never done it before. I'm really sorry. Well, maybe we need a Mindy lesson day. We gotta get Jessica Palmadessa. You think she'll come over and give me a master class? A mistress class? It was a good idea I had. I couldn't keep up with everybody. But you know what you were gonna say. And you all saw what each other said. And if you still want to tell me, you can DM it to me. Good news, I always welcome. I'll be honest with you. I hesitate to say this.
because I do care. I care so much. I care. But a lot of people send me messages in DM about their traumas. I care so much, and it takes me away from like my mind, my focus of like trying to help, writing letters to the ACLU. Like, how can I help this? How can I make a video that shows that? Good things, I can be like, oh, thanks for sharing. But trauma things, like, I need to give you a lot more time. And I don't want to not give you a lot more time. I care so much. I don't know what I'm not asking for anything. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for letting me share. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was really fast. Put it all in one message. Sorry about that. It got kind of crazy. I asked for it. I can kind of go back now, though. You died 4 times in the hospital, Danny Brink? You died 4 times? Are you a ghost? I love Danny Brink. He knows I only say everything with love. Angler of the Year in bass tournament fishing. A lot of work goes into it and sacrifices. Doug, is this just Doug or a different Doug? Okay, yeah. Fix it to where everybody's happy. I don't know how to do this. I'm really enjoying getting to know you guys. Okay, now that it's slower, and make it as slow as we need it to go, because that was a little too fast for me. I should have asked that initially. I need to remember, I have tools. Now tell me, what are you extra proud of? I want to share this. Everyone should know. What did you put effort into that you accomplished or you were able to do? Like, sometimes I think myself, like, don't say that. It sounds like you're bragging. Right now. Say it right now. You can say it. Everyone share. Different Doug? Nice to meet you, Doug. You're so welcome here. Today it's a Kieran. BMX race. Ooh. Still got your trophy. Something to be proud of. I broke a wine glass with my voice. I still have the stem of the glass, and I consider that my only living trophy. That's my only trophy I have. Jane, not nothing. Maybe nothing that you want to share, but I'm sure not nothing. You're a person. You put effort towards things, and some things have come out of it. You know, maybe you're just super humble, and that's an accomplishment in itself. Cheers to you, DS. Mortgage free? Ooh, and you didn't even finish 10th grade? What's your secret? Who are you? Darlene. Darlene, tell everyone your secret. Everyone wants to know your secret. Wow, opening your own business. Most people don't make it past the first phase. I've tried so many times. People might call me a failed this or that. So who said that? Opening your own business. Katie, 2 to 14, that is an accomplishment. What is your business? Tell everyone. I want them to know. Supporting good people. Maria, thank you. I appreciate it. I know other people appreciate it whether they know it or not. You know, I'm sure you come into everyone's chat and like spread the important news or whatever you come in. I have personal autographs from Kristen Bale, Whoopi Goldberg, all signed with my nickname and my real first name. Oh, Sharon. So are you are you a paparazzi, or like have you had experiences with these people? Did you go eat with them, or like what happened? Tell us about that. You fostered for years and then adopted. Janice. Grateful for you and people like you. I believe the children are our future. Dog groomer. Great choice. Those dogs, they come in there scared. They don't know what's going on. Some of them do because they've been through it many times. A lot of dogs, they're scared. They don't know what's going on. You can't have to communicate without talking. Your energy has to communicate. So you're a really good person. You got fired from a machine shop You're also making parts at home and they gave you a bunch of other stuff to make. So now you're in business. That's a scrappy attitude. Totally T4K. You got my joke? The scrappy attitude? Or is it just not funny? Well, Katie, we're all with you. I can't even tell you how many people came to me with that are going through similar things. You're not alone. Hey, Midwest Night Watch, I remember you. Yeah, Katie, I see you. I see you in the same way of like Avatar sees you. Sarah, I'm glad to have you here. Come back anytime, all the time. You getting a teaching license? Oh, wow, in California? Yeah, tell me about it. I don't have my credential. I have my degree, not the credential. Right, Belgarath. It sounds like it because they kept calling him names. I'm sorry. Now it's your message is gone. So yeah, I'm fine. Danny Brink's in here. Wait, is Danny Brink mod on Twitch? My Twitch is not very big right now, so I think we'll be fine. Don't worry, Clea, you live your life. The last thing I want in the world is to burn you out. Thank you from Iceland, Miss Disa. I have a friend from Iceland who I met. Her name is Bobby. Oh my gosh. Danny Brink, can you send me a DM and remind me to reach out to Bobby? I want to see how she's doing. You've traveled a lot and some people are jealous of that. I'm jealous of that. Take me with you. Take me with you. Take my children. I have a little look. That's from Miss Saigon. Do you know Mortal Kombat was based on a Scandinavian church song? No. Did you know that the American national anthem is based on an England drinking song? Did you know that? It is, according to the person who told me. But he was very knowledgeable. Written by Francis Scott Key. Thank you, Missy Jade. Wow, Evil Sativa. Sounds great. I have family who lives around there. Maybe I'll come visit. Should I visit you guys? Will you have me for barbecue? Am I invited to your barbecue? I'm eating all my sushi today. I needed it. I needed this. I might go back to bed. I woke up. I try to go to sleep so hard, but when I try to sleep, I can't. So I usually take a melatonin, but I'm out. So I took like a sleep aid, pill sleep aid. It had me sleep right through my alarm. I woke up and was Scotty knows I care, but I wanted to make sure that he knew I cared a lot. Oh, Papa Smurf, hi! Are you sitting Valara FM? You know, I'm telling you, I quit smoking weed and tobacco. I quit smoking everything. And sativa was my favorite. I was addicted. No judgment on anyone who does it. I myself have trouble with moderation. So I myself need to stop. I did. I stopped. I've been thinking of membership. Let's talk about this. I have been thinking about membership. But what can I offer you guys? What do I offer you? What do you want? What do you want from my life? No, but what can I do for you that's like, they're like emojis? You care about emojis, really? Should I make emojis? I'm looking up, I'm like, what can I offer people memberships, YouTube memberships, like special videos? Like, I like you all in here. I like you all coming to lunch with me. not a fan of memberships. See, that's the thing. Like, I want to offer everything to everyone, but if you were in a membership, like, what could I offer you? I keep thinking about that. Like, I should do some memberships. Because here's the thing. Let me tell you. This is not like, oh, Mindy wants to get, like, rich from this. I don't think that's an option. But I'm going to Q&A memberships for different topics. Okay, maybe. Let me tell you. When DOA was getting swatted, one of the times, I was working and I'm getting all these messages from people who I care about. DOA is getting swatted. Oh no, they're taking him in cuffs. Oh no, they've got guns drawn on him. Oh no, his van is open. Oh no, people are going through his van and his other phone is live inside his van. I'm getting these messages and I'm at work and I can't look at my phone. And I'm like trying to and I'm texting everyone like, help him, I can't help him. I would love to like just take care of my life enough where I don't have to be at work getting messages like that ever again, and that I can just jump in the car and help not just Scotty, but anyone I care about. I don't know, like that traumatized me. Like I was like at work trying not to cry. My stories and songs on membership, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. I'll give that to everyone for free. I'm an open book. That's the thing. I'm an open book. I don't want a barrier to entry to my heart. Even kids I've worked with hundreds of kids. And I say, like, it's hard when you leave a kid because I'm really fun. I mean, not to talk high on myself. Hey, nobody's bragging in this chat, right? I do really fun activities. And I make up like amazing games and like treasure hunts and inventions. We invent, like they have an idea, I'm gonna try to help them invent it and tell them about how it can grow and like how they can, I wanna put magic in the idea of kids, what they think of their potential. I'm so invested. And when I leave them, it's hard for them. And I tell each one that my heart is free. Just because I don't work with you anymore doesn't mean that I'm not your friend. I'm not my heart isn't with you. I go to their house for birthdays. I come around Christmas time. I come around to all of them and have presents to bring to all of them. And so my heart is free. I don't like a barrier to entry to my heart. But what can I offer that's like different, that doesn't offer a barrier to entry to my heart, like an extra added thing. It's a battle for me because of like, I want to give it all. I'm a giver. Yeah, I have everything, Julie B. I have PayPal, Cash App, and every single thing, I'm Mindy Willens. So Cash App, it's like money Mindy Willens, the money sign Mindy Willens. Everything else is at Mindy Willens. On Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Venmo, on everything. Twitch, everything, Mindy Willens. Look for me on Mindy Willens on everything. Oh my gosh, Sarah Woodrow. Is it true that in the trained children's nannies in the UK have to take like self-defense courses where you have to like hold a doll, a baby doll, and pretend it's a real baby and like kick the person away? Like I saw something on it. Is that true? Like you guys have like that kind of training? I want to know. I'm looking back at your messages. Sorry, there's a lot of really good messages, but when I'm thinking and talking, I can't really read. Love and more songs. Okay, now I went back too far. Now I'm back in where I left off last. Oh, Sarah Woodrow, good point. So like members, like maybe your chats go to the top? Wait, Granny T, you said you like how Aaron does his memberships, he makes the member video public the next day. Okay, that's a good way. Okay, that's a good idea, Sarah Woodrow. I went to Amazing Opera. Nice. I'm a lover, not a fighter, DS, that's true. Oh, wow. Adrian, you have an interesting story. I wonder if my first child that I ever nannied for would want to be interviewed. She's a teenager now. I'm really close to her family. It'd be funny. I'd be like, I would love to interview one of my children and be like, I never asked her, like, what was it like having Mindy as a nanny? What was her favorite thing that we did together? Was there anything you remember? I remember so many things that she doesn't remember. When I've visited, like, her family invites me for things, and sometimes I go, oh my God, do you remember when we saved the library from catching on fire? And she's like, no. She doesn't remember any of the fun stuff. Somebody like threw their cigarette in the planter in front of the library, and it was growing a fire, and I was like, there's a fire! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to like, oh no, people might think I'm saying there's a fire. There's not a fire. Oh my gosh. But they came and they put out the fire, and I was saying to her, I was like, you and I, because she pointed at it, and then I was like, oh, there, I announced it. I was like, we helped, we saved the library. And we went back to her mom and dad, and I'm like, guess what we did today? We saved the library. No, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm a silver girl. He was giving me something gold. One of my favorite days. This wasn't even a big deal. Oh wow, Daniel Brink. We'll talk about that in private. One of my favorite stories was with that same girl. Her name is Kennedy. Kennedy must have been 2.5 or 3. And I'm teaching her how to make friends. Hi, my name is Kennedy. What's your name? Can I play? We're at the park. And she's super shy. So I told her all she has to do is squeeze my hand, and I'll. Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle. D, are you in here? D, are you in here? Okay, so it was for her like I told her all you have to do is squeeze my hand and I'll talk for you. So everybody, is the chat fine? Sorry, I got a phone call. Can everyone hear me? Sometimes when I get a phone call and then people can't hear me after that. Can everyone hear me? Can anybody respond? Is my chat frozen because of that phone call? Good. Oh, okay. I just paused for a minute. Oh my gosh, it didn't let me see a lot of my chat. Didn't let me see the chat for a while. Now I have to go back. Okay, all right, I'm done. Okay, good. So I told her, all you have to do is squeeze my hand and I'll talk for you. So we get up there to these like kids who are playing in the sand, and I'm like looking at her like, what? And she's like squeezed my hand. So I was like, hi guys. My name's Mindy. This is Kennedy. Can we play? and they're like, no. I'm sorry. She finally said it. Like we've done it many times, and usually I'm the one who says it. But then she finally was like, "Hi, I'm Kennedy. My name is Kennedy. Can I play?" And the kid said, "No." And she looked up at me like, "They're not supposed to say no." And I was like, some people aren't gonna say yes, but that's okay because we're together and we're gonna play together. Let's ask those people. Problem? We asked the other kids. No. Everyone told us no. And I was like, sometimes everyone will say no. And it was a hot day. Hot. And all of a sudden the sprinklers went on and all the surrounding grassy areas around the playground, but the playground is surrounded by this fence. And all the kids ran to the fence and had their hands through reaching through the fence, trying to touch the sprinklers. And all the nannies were like, no, come back in. You're gonna get dirty. You're gonna get wet. And I said to Kennedy, I was like, let's go. And we went out, and it's like a hilly grass. And we ran down the hill through the sprinklers, and she at first, she's 3 years old, and she's so conscientious. She was like, no, I'm gonna get too wet, and it's gonna be messy in your car or whatever. I was like, who cares? I ran through, I was like, wee! We ran down the hill. She ran down the hill. We rolled down the hill. And all the kids saw us. They were jealous. Maybe that wasn't the best way to go about it. But I remember that for the rest of my life. And she was like, I'm soaking, this little girl. And I tell her that story now. She doesn't remember it, but that was my favorite day with her of our entire career together. Oh, Beth, I'm so grateful for you. Come in and speak up more. Don't just lurk. I welcome you. I love you. I wasn't watching when I was reading the story. It was so fun, and all the kids were like, those were the meanie kids. And they'll change. We all go through phases. I wasn't always nice. You guys, I went through a lot of hate. You guys not this version of hate that I'm going through right now with what's going on, but the previous version of hate that I was going through. Their reason was because I'm too nice. But they don't know, and you guys don't know, I wasn't always nice. I'm nice now. I really am sincerely nice now. When I was younger, I was not a nice little girl, not a nice teenager. I mean, I think I was a nice teenager, but I was not a nice little girl. I was very selfish. I'll admit it. Everything that happened to someone else, I was like, that should happen to me. I was like a sourpuss mindset. I was not a nice big sister. Not nice. And I've told my brother and sister that I will spend the rest of my life making it up to them how I wasn't nice to them when I was little, and I didn't know, and I didn't realize, like, it really is us against the world. We're the team. I didn't get it. You don't get it when you're younger. I get it now, and I've told my brother, I'm like, I wish I knew then what I know now, like with working with kids and stuff. I wish I knew then what I know now. I would have been a different big sister, and I can only spend the rest of my life apologizing every time that you get like a twinge of resentment for those days when I was mean. Come to me and tell me again. I will apologize again, because I every day feel bad for any pain that I had caused. I do, sincere. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I do. They forgive me, and my sister's dead now. Oh my God. Before she died, thanks, Kieran. Before she died, a couple months before she died, I had called her and I said, I don't even know how you can be friends with me. We were best friends. My sister and I were best friends. Like opposite sides of the same person, call each other 5 times a day friends. And I'd said to her, I was like, I don't even know how you can stand me or how you want to be friends with me or how I treated you when we were little. And I was crying to her on the phone, in apology. I don't even know how I don't deserve your friendship. I don't deserve your love. And she said, Minnie, stop. I forgive you because I believe that child abuse builds character. I'll never forget the words that she's always said to me, but we're very close. I love her so much. And I'm so grateful that even with that apology acceptance, and how that went, that I did do it, because she died a few months later. She died a few months later. She was 25 years old. You don't expect to lose someone that young. Or at all. I don't expect to lose anyone. It happens, some of us have some kind of a warning, but not all of us. Oh, Carol, you're in here. Hi, Carol. I'm crying about my sister. Ugh. And I will, for the rest of my life, cry about her. For the rest of my life. You lose somebody that close, I feel like I lost a part of my body. Your daughter was 29 when you lost her. Yeah. And I had to talk with my little brother, who's the youngest. And he, for him, how weird it was to be younger than her by so much. I think it was 5 years younger than her. and she dies. And from his perspective, when she's 25 and he's in his teens, like, or 20 or, you know, younger, to say, oh, well, you know, at least she lived her life. Because from that perspective, someone that meant 5 years older than you lived their life. At least she became an adult and she lived her life. Then he became 25 and now he's over 30. And he's told me, he's like, you know, 25 is nothing, you know. But to outlive someone who was older than you and you looked up to, like those of us who've lost our parents, I haven't, thank goodness. But when you outlive your parents or a parent, and then you outlive them, meaning you get older than they were when they died, what a perspective shift that must have been. You know, I haven't, thank goodness, experienced that, but I can imagine, you know. Thank you guys. Mindy, do you know there's a bot that you can use to show Twitch, chat, and YouTube? Oh, I didn't know that. Can you not see my Twitch chat, guys? Oh, snazzy. Guys, this was not supposed to be a sad message. It's because of the beer. Beer makes me sad. Because it reminds me of my sister. She wasn't like an alcoholic or like a heavy drinker, but you know, that was her thing of choice. If she were to have a beer, she'd have a beer. So when I drink, I don't usually drink beer, so when I do, I think of her. I think of her every day, guys. There's no excuse. You don't have to make an excuse to think of the people who you miss and you love. Thanks, Doug. Serge, I'm so glad that you're here. Cheers to Serge. I love champagne and beer too. Okay, so I have to use the bot for the other channel to show up. Okay. Danny Brink, are you in here? Can you send me that message? Or can somebody who knows me and knows my information send me a message about Twitch chat bot? Twitch chat bot? Oh wow, Beth, that's interesting. I'm glad you're here with me. I don't want to have a third beer. I'm not driving or anything. Security guy's still out there. Should I walk back? No, probably not with 2 beers or 3 beers in me. Even if I'm acting normal, if they call a false thing and they test my blood level, they'll be like, this girl's 2 beers in! And besides, I'm really not here to make anyone uncomfortable. Like, for the people inside, I want to make them know that I'm a safe place to come out to get out. And for the people who are about to go inside, I want them to understand that they're walking into a trap. I'm not here ever to make people feel uncomfortable. I just want you to know that. Oh, Doug, I know how you feel. Hey, Laura. Oh, wow, 50,000 subs? Guys. Okay, I won't disagree. I won't argue with it. I won't be like, no, don't do that. But I think your aspirations might be higher than what I see for myself, which is par for the course. 2, it's like a normal beer. It's not a big beer. Normal size. My hands are small. My head is small. My brains are big. You're a nice person, Tommy. Takes one to know one. Hey, Snazzy, you want to do a collab lunch? Right, Sarah? And people are coming in here. Nope, don't do it. I've committed to not feeding into any of it. Don't do it. Just be you, Mindy. People who know you know you. Everyone else doesn't matter. Don't play to that audience. Don't play to the audience of hate. Scientology sucks. That's right. Yeah, Sarah Robinson. Oh, Robin. Sorry. Yes, Sarah Robin. Can anyone remember what song I promised somebody I would sing when I left here? Memory from Cats. Are they still in here? Do they even care? Thanks, PSN Cat. Oh, he died when he was 31. His mom went, oh, yeah. I feel you, G buddy. Thank you guys for remembering Julie and Dan. I'll sing it on my way out. Should I sing it walking past Scientology? I'll just walk past and sing. I won't even stop. I understand why they thought I was a plant, guys. I was practicing my lines in my song from this new musical, like in my earbud. I always used to wear it. Now that I'm doing going live, I'm not wearing it, but I was wearing it in this ear, and I was asking. I went up to the only I don't want to make anyone feel like I'm being ageist, but I went up to the only person who looked like over 30, the only other adult in the group, or not group, but whatever, the bunch of people who were standing in front of Scientology. I just went up to the only other person who looked like they were my age or older, and it was Treats. And I was like, hey, what's going on here? And he's talking to me in this ear. Oh, that's what I was like. Oh, okay. Ah! It's actually quite the interesting origination story. If this becomes a movie, that's got to be part of it. Oh, wow. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I will have another beer. Just kidding. Hey, Danny, can you send me a note? 2 hours and 31 minutes. I want to put that in my, I have a little compilation of, Mindy eating things, too. I want to, make a little Mindy eating video. That would be a good ending moment. 2 hours and 31 minutes. Can you just DM that to me so I can remember with this date today, so I can go back. Today, what a day, guys. What a day. I need to give them some money. What? It's not free? I'm just kidding. Oh, your kitty passed. My lizard passed. His name was Kitty. I wrote a children's book about him, but I haven't put it out yet. I want to put out my children's books soon. I've been working on that. That's something I want to do for the rest of my life, is just always be working on a children's book. Honestly, it's always been children's books. It was never this dating book was out of necessity. I just have so much information that I felt needed to be out. That's why I published it. But my passion is with children's books. I love children's literature. I love reading it. I love working with kids. I love reading it with kids. I love doing the voices. I just love it all. I'll always sound really unintelligent when people are like, what's your favorite book? And I'm like, the entire Piggy and Gerald series by Mo Willems. Yeah, he had a stressful day. Each time I've seen Mindy's live streams, any other protesters, I have to resubscribe. Yeah, resubscribe if you need. Resubscribe. Make sure you're not you are subscribed, and if you're not, whatever. I don't illustrate them. I'm not the artist, but guess what? My sister was an artist. She was going to be my illustrator, but she died. It's the least thing that I miss about her. And I loved her art. I just miss her, everything that made her her. I would have loved to have been partners with her in writing children's literature. Would have been great. And you saw her art. It's the scary stories to tell in the dark. Very that style. That's interesting, Sarah. Urban survival methods. Are you looking at me? Urban survival methods? What do you need to do left for them? Do it. Yeah, her art was so special, guys. when I say that's the least favorite, that's my least thing I miss about her, it's not because I don't miss her art. I miss her art. But it's because I miss so much more every part about her, like hugging her. And like, I know it sounds weird, like smelling her when I hug her, like her smell, her like unexpected opinion on everything, like really unexpected feedback. I had like, we were opposites. And her perspective on my problems was always like my least expected feedback. And I loved everything that she'd say to me. And like when I'd be sad, she'd call me and sing to me. She's my favorite singer. I'm ready. Whenever. You guys. Oh, can I show you my favorite part about crying? Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Dang it! I have to show you my favorite thing about crying, but it's too late now. I was almost ready. Okay, let me explain it to you first. And then if I get a chance to show you, I will. It's really weird to see it. I'm in a restaurant, but I'll do it for you. Okay, we just gotta get me to cry again. Who knows my buttons? Who knows the right buttons to press? Where are my haters? Just kidding. They don't make me cry. Love makes me cry. Hate doesn't make me cry. Hate makes me mad. Love makes me cry. Okay, I'm gonna dry this out. Did I move into the restaurant? Yeah, I did. I live here. Okay, let me explain to you my favorite thing about crying. Yeah, my email is mindywillens@gmail.com. That's it. No more. Should I stay for one more beer? All right, I'm gonna tell you my secret about crying. Move the stuff out of the way because if it happens, I gotta catch it and I need space. And these guys behind me are all gonna see me do something weird. Should I do one more? Yeah, have another, why not? You guys have time for me? What would she think about my activism? Oh, great question, Mama Elf. Nikki would counter protest the protesters in front of Planned Parenthood. She would counter protest against the protesters and be the only one holding a sign and on because you know how when you're protesting you can't be on their property, so they're across, not on the property. She was on the property because she's counter protesting against the protesters. You're welcome here to people. You're welcome. You can come in. You're welcome. She was outside the box and brave. Brave AF. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my secret about crying. Wait, I gotta tell Miss Kim that I want one more. You guys, yeah, more. Today was a big day. Have another beer, Sarah says. Now I have to do it. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. Wait, I have to tell her before she gives me my check. Wait, I don't want anyone to take this. Miss Kim, I do want one more beer.
Oh my
Guys. Okay. What was I about to say? I had some good ones. Drink water too, I got it. Oh, so on Instagram, I'm not really growing that. I don't really post stuff on Instagram, but you can go look. Okay. What do I think my sister would think about protesting? Okay. She protested outside I forgot what I was gonna say. It's only third beer and I'm gonna go home. I'm walking home. All right, I'll tell you my secret about crying. If I remember the other things I was gonna say, I'll say it. Water, guys, water. One second, I actually kind of I need to blow my nose. I'll make a video of this one day. It's like the last thing on my list. All right, you guys, about crying. I've talked to therapists because I've been in therapy for different things like my sister dying and my parents' divorce and all these different things. So I've been in therapy a lot. No therapist has ever heard this before. This is a Mindy thing. Everyone who I've ever told this to is like, oh, I've never heard that before. So are you ready? Who's ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. Hold on. I gotta get comfortable. Because when I do it, I gotta kind of get up a little high so you can see it. Or maybe I'll bring it down. Let me practice. Yep. Okay, I'll bring you down when it starts. I'll bring you down. I don't have to get up. Okay. When I feel the tears coming, you feel your eyes are gonna, you feel it, it's gonna come. The tears, your eyes start kind of like feeling like the tears are coming and they start welling up, right? Don't blink. Instead, open your eyes as wide as you can and put your face parallel to the ground. Parallel. I don't know, can you see? Like that, can you see me? Yeah. Parallel. And then the water, the tears, will collect on, like right over where your pupil is. And they'll get bigger and bigger. And you don't have to blink because it's already wetting your eyes. The tears are wetting your eyes. You don't need to blink. Your eyes feel moist already. And they grow and grow, and now you're looking through your tear at the world, at the ground usually. And you can move your head side to side and it'll wet the parts of your eyes that your eyes are, if you feel like your eyes are getting dry on this side or that side, you can move your eye and the tear will hang and you'll feel the tear gain weight as surface tension, or don't worry, I'm not giving her that attention because it was an accident. As the surface tension of the tear holds tight, you feel it gain weight, and then you see the world looks so cool when you look at it through a tear. And then finally, when the tear is as heavy as you feel like it might be, you blink as hard as you can and open it. Open your eyes fast afterwards. And you can watch that tear go all the way down and splash on the ground. The coolest experience, the coolest thing about crying. And the interesting part about it is because of mindfulness, in that moment, it takes you out of your sadness and you stop crying. Thank you. And I'll just give this to you. I'm ready. I'll just give it to you. Take your time. Hi, Miss Scorp AZ, I missed you. What did you guys think about my crying secret? You love that, Christina? Who's gonna try it next time you cry? The trick is, because when you're crying, you're thinking about what you're sad about. You're not thinking about using those tears to look through the world in a different way. For me, I've trained myself. But I'm stuck behind this, so I was gonna be like, oh, they're coming. And I was gonna, I do this whole thing where I put my face parallel to the ground and everybody around me is like, what are you looking for something? Or I start crying, and I start doing this and everyone's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, that's my favorite thing about crying. It's the only good thing about, besides I do believe that holding in your tears causes ulcers. Let me see, hold on. Lost your husband. I wish I knew about that, Dan. I would have recorded their voices. Okay, yeah, that's another thing I want to say. When my sister died, the first thing I did immediately was get all of her voicemails off of the phone, all of the voicemails she's ever left me off of my phone and onto a CD, called every friend of hers and asked them, people don't leave voicemails anymore, but back then we did, called all of her friends and asked them to save all of her voicemails and send them to me, and I have a long CD of her voicemails. Or I'll share in tea. Yeah, those are sad movies. Right? Wait, who's saying that they're trying it? Next time I'm trying it. Beth, you're gonna try it? Okay, Beth, you promise? I know you're a lurker, but can you please promise you'll at least reach out to me, even if it's private? I respect you if you don't want to be public about this. Will you promise you'll at least reach out to me privately and tell me you tried it? Everyone who tries this, will you please actually make a video and tag me in it? I want to make a compilation video of a lot of people trying it and like their honest reactions. Like, do it on tape. If you don't want to, just send me a video. Just send me a message. I'm at Mindy Willens on everything. Send me a DM on Instagram, whatever. But if you can you tag me in a video about it? Because I would love to collect, and then send me the video so that I can put it in my video of a compilation of people doing it. I've never thought to do this before, but it's like a very Mindy thing, and I'm proud of it, and it helped me. It helps me. I cry a lot. It helps me, and if it helps you too, then I don't know. It's like another opportunity to help the world. So I'm reading back on the checks. I don't talk and think and read at the same time. He's reading both chats. I am reading both chats. But you guys can't read each other's chats. That's the problem. Thank you. I didn't ever learn this. I figured it out myself. This was not something that anyone taught me or that I saw done anywhere. This is like a uniquely Mindy thing. That's why, and I didn't even think it was like such a big deal. But when I was in my therapy appointment as a teenager or a young adult, I started feeling the tears coming. I was like this, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I like to look at the world through my tears." And I explained it to her. And she's like, "Wow, I have never heard that before." And like everyone I've ever told is like, "Wow, I have never heard that before." So now I'm like, you know what? If you're gonna please tag me in it. Can we come up with a name? Hey Lizzo, can we come up with a name for this? Like a Mindy name for this that I can like coin it? I can coin the term for doing that, looking at the world through your tears. Tell me what?
Like in the last 2 months, 3 months?
You just had a dream about him last night? Who? Who, Kelly Cal? Who'd you have a dream about? Kelly Cal, I thought you left. Did you come back?
You know what? The biggest star ever. One of the biggest.
I'm glad. I'm really grateful for all of you being really kind to each other in my chat. What's a good Mindy Milk Drops? I don't think that gives the right. Hi, Tiare. I don't think that gives the right idea. When are you guys coming out again? Because when you come out, I'll go out because I don't like going by myself. What's it through Mindy's eyes? But it's like, I'm gonna verb. It's gotta be like a verb. Mindy eyes. Mindy cry. How about Mindy cry? Sounds too egocentric. Tear view. Oh yeah. Right? Promise me. You promise, guys? You don't have to record yourself crying. I know it's a personal thing. If you do record it, send it to me on Instagram at Mindy Willens. If you do not record yourself, send me a message on Instagram at Mindy Willens and tell me like that you did it help you? What did you isn't it cool looking? Like I don't even need you to tell me it's cool looking. I know it is, but like how was your first experience and all that? Good guys guy. Good guys guy. Good naming guy. You cry every day. I cry every day. Loss of loved ones. Tearology, guys. That's great, Ian. Ian, do you guys like tearology? I like it. PSN cat food. Just send it to me in a DM. Don't worry. If you feel like you're not being heard, send it to me in a DM. I'll read it, okay? The info center open. So there was a security guard in front. And he ran inside. Am I cry? My cry? Oh, my cry, but it's spelled with an M. I like that. My cry. I like my cry. Voice recording of my ex who died 5 years ago this year, and my daughter guilt tripped me into deleting it. Don't make her feel bad for that. My heart is with you, Kelly. Kill. Next time that happens, just send it to me. I'll hold it safe for you. The tear of clown. It's up to Mindy, but I did say I would tell her. I don't even know what Nightbot does, and I've never used it. Okay, cool. It's good to have the information. I have a list going. I'll just add it to my list of things. You know, even if I don't apply something right away, I'll have it on the list. So, you know, I'm a very organized thinker. I cry. Mindy, I cry. My cry. I like it. Dream of my ex many times and very vividly hearing, yeah. People who hold such a huge part of your heart, like it doesn't disappear, you know, just because they're no longer in your lives. Even if it's, you know, not somebody who passed on, but somebody who betrayed you. It's like the version of that person that was the one that held your heart. Like it's almost like that version of the person died, you know, even if that person didn't die, if they betrayed you or they decided they didn't feel the same anymore, but like the version of that person who, you know, I get it. I really get it. Tears for Fears. Yeah, the security guy's out there. I feel like I shouldn't ask him questions when I'm on my third beer. I really think it's just a bad idea. I'm not even gonna go close. I'm not asking for trouble, guys. That's one thing. Mindy does not ask for trouble. The window lady startled me. Me too, actually. Did you see me like, ugh? Who person? What else can I talk about? There's a couple things I wanted to say too earlier, but I forgot when I went to go pay my thing. But the I cry was really important. I'm glad I got on that topic. Proper breakdown. Yeah. You know, it depends for me. Oftentimes I'm like still really functional, but the tears just come out. I'm non-functional when when my husband, it was a scam, left. I was pretty non-functional. I just like cried non-functionally. My sister died, I cried non-functionally. My dad left, I cried non-functionally. But in general, like when I get frustrated and cry, my frustration cry, I'm super functional. Just tears come out, and that's normal. None of it's not normal. I don't mean to say you're not normal. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys, I'm only love. Only love, guys. Really. Make your eyes rain. It only lasts for one tear, because by the time you do the whole thing, after the whole thing, and it falls and you see it splash and you're like, ooh, you really like, maybe the thing is still going on that made you cry initially, and you'll start crying again, but you really stop crying from that moment.
But she has to take a lot of ear doses before it passes.
Oh, really? Helen Hendricks. That's interesting. You have a lot of dreams about your mom who passed. I have dreams about my sister too. Oh, you raced home for a DOA update? Have you been part of any of this, Christina? Do you need a DOA update from the beginning? What's the last thing you heard? You did? Oh, I'm you know, these little moments where I do little singing for people, I've been cutting them out and putting them up like as little like snippets. Just because, it's for fun. Steering, like directing your tears to see on a different level. That's nice. So far, tearology and my tearing, M-E-Y-E, those are my favorites. Ask me tomorrow after I've had no beers, and I'll probably give you a different answer. Sing later on stream? I'll sing for you right now on stream, as soon as I finish this beer. So, one of you, it was your idea for me to have one more beer. I think it was Sarah Woodrow. You can thank Sarah Woodrow for this beer. And then I'll leave, Yeah, I'm getting under the influence at this point. You returned, Kel. You're always welcome. I love you so much. You are one of my favorites. So I'm glad you're back. But I understand we have to go. But I know you'll be back. That's why I'm okay with you leaving. I know you'll be back. She'll be back. She'll be back. Time will tell. You remember that I knew you well. I don't know all the words. You know what I'm singing. River wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. I don't know if I'm disturbing them. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. A huckleberry friend. River and me. There. I did it. Thanks for the offer, Cowboy Nation. Send me a DM on Mindy Instagram. Mindy Wins. Talk about Santa Monica. Did I take acting and singing lessons in high school? And actually in college. I was in opera, a lot of operas and musical theaters. Never expected that it would support me or anything, but I have a song in my heart all the time. And it's gonna come out, so I'm just always singing. It's just who I am. It's loudest in the shower. Feel bad for my neighbors. Water is my idea. A little bit about what happened to DOA in court. You had to pick up. Oh, hey. You want to hear what happened in court to DOA? I've got water right here. I was never in the Music Man. One of my favorite musical theater performers was Michael Crawford, original Phantom of the Opera that I know about. Okay. Update on DOA. I was there in court for him. They got it continued. He didn't think he was going to get it continued. They handed him a whole packet of papers with a bunch of new things on the restraining order, reasons why he's being restrained for being restrained. That had nothing to do with that day. Like, remember when Danny got arrested and that old guy was shoving the scooter at him? And me. He was supposed to be at me. They were helping me. That's on there. Other things that were unrelated to this is on there. They just handed it to him today. And they didn't give him a continuance because of that. They gave him a continuance because of William Good's lawyer went on there and said that streets didn't get served properly, and so that's why they granted the continue. So, and then they also kind of wanted to group the cases together, and they're not exactly together. Water makes you more drunk. Kelly Kel. Then I propose a toast. I was part of an Irish band, so I had to do this in an Irish accent. May your home always be too small to hold all your friends. May your coffin be built of 100-year-old oak that we plant today. Champagne for our real friends, and real pain for our sham friends. When sliding down the banister of life, may the splinters always be pointed the wrong way. Two nipples. Without them, there would be no point. 2 eggs, bread, and cinnamon. That's a French toast. All right, there was your water. Did you like that? What did Kelly say? Hallelujah. See, I don't know all the words, but I know my sister used to sing that one to me. I don't know all the words to it. Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. So, oh, you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the major fall, the minor fall, the major lift, the composer, hallelujah. I don't know the words, guys. Hallelujah. Thanks, Ocean Waves. You have a beautiful heart. Hallelujah. 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 That's all the words I know. That was for you too, Danny. I know you asked me for that one yesterday. But I don't know the words. What's happening? Who's Carol fighting with this time? Carol, stop fighting with people. Oh, she's... Who are you talking about? Who is Kelly talking about? Carol, you gotta be careful. Oh, your ex. Kelly, Carol was just saying don't waste your heart on your ex, but she didn't come into the beginning of the conversation. She doesn't know. She means well, promise. Carol, please leave Kelly about her ex alone. You don't know what you're talking about. You came in the middle of the conversation. No more, please. Can we love each other? Okay. Use my own words. Her name was Maria, but then Carol Solis came in and Seabud asked me to sing the hymn and Carol's crying and Johnny likes 420. Dan Brink asked me to sing this last night. Satku is the amount of good is right, and no more comments coming through yet. Hallelujah. Mindy don't know the words. Okay, no more. We're done with that. Is this a prop? I gotta sign this. Wait a minute, I have to sign this? They want my autograph. Big tip. Ah, I did the math wrong. Why did I do that? Such a weird amount. All right. Not waste my precious time on someone. And I'm not sure my ex. I think she was talking about, because she knows, girl, yeah, right, guys. Kelly, I'm telling you, please look at me. I know you and I love you. I don't know you personally, but I love you. You know this. She came in the middle of the conversation. And I've been talking to her about how I was sad about my ex or whatever. Please. She didn't mean it. She came in the middle of the conversation. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what she's saying. Carol, you don't know what you're saying. You came in the middle of the conversation. I love Kelly. Shh, please. You came in the wrong part of the conversation. Misunderstanding. Please stop it now. Okay? Good. I'm glad we're all together. You guys both have really big hearts. You're both really great people, and I both love you very much. It was a misunderstanding. Somebody came in the wrong part of the conversation and assumed. Please don't. Please understand. Thank you. Thanks. I'm glad you guys worked it out. Oh my God. I love you both. I see where this happened. I saw the train wreck in slow motion. I saw it. Okay, good. Thank you. You know I'll stand up for you. This is the misunderstanding. It's all love here. Honestly, all love. Like, please. No, please, Mindy, don't go there. Three beers in. Control it. Okay, no more. Serious face. Did you guys like the spicy eyes? Raise your hand if you saw spicy eyes. That was so fun. I like Ronstadt. Yeah. I really was it weird when she did parts of Penzance? Because the part she played was supposed to be super soprano coloratura. Yeah. This woman is drunk. The kids ain't wrong. Yeah, Mindy's walking home, that's for sure. Mindy's walking home, guys. I'm a happy drunk. Unless I'm thinking about people who died. You love the spicy ass, spicy ass. Okay, who's good at harmonies? Raise your hand if you're really good at harmonies, please. There's 269 people in here. Someone's got to be great at harmonies. Anyone? 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 Alright, you don't need to look at... Alright, whatever. Here's the thing. Here's what I want to ask you. Jeez, I gotta pee. It's all your fault! Yeah, sorry, Carol. You get it. But you get it. We're done talking about that. Okay, anyone who's really good at harmonies, can you make me a... Good, thanks guys. Thanks for being nice to each other. Can you make me a harmony line for the whole thing of Spicy Eyes? And just like record it into your phone or whatever, like just a spicy eyes. If you need the lyrics, I'll send it to you. DM me at Mindy Willens on Instagram, and I will send you the lyrics, all the lyrics to Spicy Eyes. And if you can listen to that, to Spicy Eyes, and send me a harmony line all the way through, I want to record that. If you can make me 2 harmony lines, one for me and one for Laura, because I don't know how to make a karaoke version, and we can make it be that woman's voice, my voice, and Laura's voice. If you send me 2 harmony lines to that, I will credit you on sending me those lines. That's all the most I can do. But if you, okay, you guys can't do it? Okay. But if any of you guys know a person who's, everyone's gotta know someone who's really good at harmonies. You come up with 2 harmony lines for that song. I'll send you the lyrics. You don't have to do the lyrics, but da 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 da, whatever. She's not a monster. She's really the sweetest. Like, she's even sweeter than me, to be honest. Dude looks like a lady. But no, I want to do Spicy Eyes, guys. I want to do, like, I need 2 harmony lines. I'll teach Laura one, and we'll come into my recording studio and do it. No one? I guess I'll have to ask again, and then everyone will say, you don't know that song, Sharon T? Somebody, go get that song link from, it's on my channel. Oh, it's on DOA's channel. If you go to DOA's channel, he has the link to Spicy Eyes. My channel, go to, it's like Natalie likes Spicy Eyes, and then in the description, there's the DOA link to Spicy Eyes. Can somebody please put that link in here for Sharon? Sharon. Someone give Sharon that link right now. Sharon, this is not musical theater. It's probably the only song I've ever sung that you would like. Carol Roan, this is the topic we're talking about. This is me making this with Laura. I'm not giving up on it, guys. But I don't have all the tools that I need to make it. I need the karaoke version, which I don't think I'm gonna get. So I need 2 harmony versions. Or at least one. I'll learn the harmony and Laura can sing with the woman on the tape. And we'll just start it over 50,000 times until we get it right. Hey, the Joker. I haven't seen you in here until just now. Okay, this is it. We're done. Spicy eyes, what a sight. You played guitar for 20 years ago, Papa Smurf? Can you play guitar today? Can you plunk out Spicy Eyes so me and Laura can sing it? All right, get ready for Memory. Love Linda Ronstadt. Someone to watch. Did she sing that one? I didn't know she sang that one. Over me. Extended floor killer club remix. Sweet Lily, love, you're the best. And I did listen to that, what you sent me. That was so good. I love what you made. How did you make it, by the way? Sweet Lily Love sent me something, a music thing, and it is, it had me, I'm gonna use it. She said I could use it, so I have her permission. All right, we're getting out of here.
Spicy as what a sight. Let me put this jacket on. Jacket, jacket, then you got peppered in the light. Eyes watering, can't see a thing. Spicy eyes, what a tingling. Spicy eyes, oh spicy.
I love that scene.
I'm just gonna go around. We're gonna go for a little walk together, and I'll sing Memory for you guys. I'm not going in front of the Scientology building liquored up like this. All right. Midnight, not a sound from the pavement as the her memory. She's smiling alone in the lamplight. The withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Memory again. I'm gonna skip to the end. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memories of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness was. Look, a new day has begun. Do, 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 do. Okay. You got it. Yeah, it's the only one I like to. I remember my first time watching Cats, and I was like, I mean, I know that the songs are all lyrics of poems by T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot, am I right? But when they're like, Jellicle can angelical do, Jellicle can angelical do, Jellicle can angelical do, Jellicle can angelical do. I'm like, can't you just think up any lyrics at all? Because I thought they were supposed to be lyrics. I'm more of a poet. I'm like a lyricist. All right. Any last minute requests or questions or anything like that before I hang up with you guys? I'm just walking a little bit to say goodbye to you.
Well, it's a different one, huh?
Sorry. People wanted to take pictures of the stars. Okay, what did you say? Sorry. It's really bright in my eyes. Mindy, may I ask why you don't work? I do work. Would social services be interested in the video of you running blocks this morning? You are employed, so just curious. Virginia, what makes you say that? What makes you think I'm not employed? I almost feel like this is a dig. Virginia, is it the beer in me that's making me think that it's a dig? Did anyone else think that it was a dig at me? Ah, the movie in my mind. Oh yeah, how does that start? How does that one start? They are not nice, they're mostly noise. They swear like men, they screw like boys. I know there's nothing in their heart. And every time I take one in my arms, it starts. Yeah, that was totally a dig. It felt like a dig to me. That was very diggy. Don't be a digger. The movie in my mind, the dream that fills my head. A man who will not kill, who'll fight for me instead. He'll keep us safe all day, so no one comes at night to blow the dream away. Dream, the dream I long to find. I can belt this out, but I just don't feel comfortable right now. A movie in my mind. All right, who cares what she says? Not me. Okay, yeah, you're outnumbered, Virginia. Get her, Dan. Sorry. You can stay, Virginia, but please, no more rude comments. Yeah, I'm so nice that I didn't even know that was a dig at first. I'm like, it feels like a dig. I'm a living musical. Spicy eyes. And she hasn't said anything again, has she? Has she said more things? I don't really see anything. All right, just wanted to come in here and get some attention. Since I don't work. Oh, thanks, Grim Madam. Nice to see you. I'm walking on sunshine, yeah, and don't it feel good? Whoa, yeah. Hey. I'm trying to let you see what's up in front of me. You don't. It's too bright. I can't really. I have to have it like up my nose in order for me to see. It's too bright. I don't like sun on my body. You guys. So I'm friends with some my favorite teacher. Like Jimmy Kimmel workers. So when everyone was out here recently, like because Elizabeth Moss was a Jimmy Kimmel guest, I was like, what's going on outside my friend's work? Oh, did Virginia say something again? Oh, Callie, Cal, I feel really protected by you, and I absolutely love you. And you know, I think that our origin story, me and you, Callie, Cal, is actually like just like how mine started off so tumultuous with being called a plant, and then yours started off with me so tumultuous with like, oh, it's that Kelly girl, like, and then we made up, and so it's like it kind of adds to the origin story. Do you guys want me to go up there and show you how beautiful it looks? Guys, yeah, I know everyone here who's on good terms with me is like deserves love from all of each other, because it takes a village to keep me safe. Ask my mom. She's always like, oh, are you going out to La Poubelle tonight? Do I need to stalk you? She's got my location, so she's like, do I need to pay attention to you and go grab and be ready to get in my car? Here, we'll go up. I'm gonna show you. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, none of it pays me what I'm worth. You know, I'm also a voice teacher. And lately I've been just like, when I hear people singing and they want to like be a really good singer and they sound like they're really passionate about it, I've been just saying like, just come over and I'll help you, like I'll give you a free lesson. Like I don't even think like I'm gonna try to talk them into more lessons. I'm just like, let's just sing together. I just wanna, like, I'll help you, I'm a voice teacher. I've done that a couple times with people. And I haven't gotten more voice students, but we have a really good time when we come over and do it. And they get really good at whatever song that we work on that day. And I just feel a lot of like, I don't want to say pride, but I do feel pride. I'll say it, pride. I feel pride in like helping, seeing people, what do I feel pride in? How can I word this? I feel pride in seeing people like have an aspiration that they see themselves getting closer to it, and I saw it and I wanted, like, I don't know, there is a little ego in there. I saw it and I want to show you what I see in you. I don't know. Yeah, this is where they do a lot of the awards shows, guys. A lot of the award shows. Oh, wait, you know what? I think actually it is going to be this level. It is this level. I feel proud. Yeah, thank you. I do feel proud when I help people see what I see in them, the potential, and they're getting closer to reaching to it. That's why I became a teacher. It's not just singing. It's like with kids with learning math and reading, and like when they like read the words and they're like, oh, I read it. It's just, the feeling is incomparable. You can't pay me for it. That's why I don't get paid as much. That's why I don't get paid as much as I should. When I get fired up when someone is rude to you, I think it's because thank you, Kelly, Kel. I appreciate you guys. You know, I do get I have been, especially lately. Don't talk about it. Stop it, Mindy. Don't focus that way. We have enough love. We don't have to focus in the direction of not love. Done. Sorry, I talked to myself. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys. You ready? You ready? Oh, that's not as cool as I thought. Wait, there's one more up. Hold on, I don't want to show it to you because it's not, there's one more up. Thanks, Miss Scorpio, I really appreciate you so much. You know, it's in January is when I started protesting, and it wasn't until mid-February that I even had enough followers to go live. I wasn't even trying to get followers. I was holding a sign only, just a sign, and like talking to people as they were walking by. That was the most I was able to help with. Oh, it's limited. We can only go here this far. Yeah, I wanted to show you the Hollywood sign, but the better view is one floor up, but oh, it was there. I could have gone up there yesterday and showed you because there was that meeting, the committee meeting, or the day before yesterday. I was up there. I didn't think about the view. I wasn't thinking about the view at all. Maybe I should sing from up here. There's nobody up here. I could sing. Here it is. You can't really see it from here. One floor up is better, way better. Can you see it, guys? Hey, CYNJT, just to give you an idea, when I was picking my colors for a dating book, I have these 4 colors that I picked, and the blue color, the literal hex code is Dodger blue. There it is. Kind of want to sing something. What's something to sing? And then I'll leave. Oh, thanks, Miss Scorpio AZ. I appreciate that. All right, what should I sing? It's a singing moment. You thought this was a train station? Oh, Adrian. The theater, the Grauman's Chinese Theater is next door. I'll take you there. Do you want me to go there, Julie B? How can I do this? I never pick on my viewers, guys. Then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Good? Sorry, guys. Yeah? Yeah? And I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I've been lost. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. All right. Thanks, guys. And I saw her face. I did it. And I'm a believer. Did you like that? Fearless. I'm gonna fall down these stairs. Does he love me? I want to know. How can I tell if he loves me so? Is it in his eyes? It's not in his eyes. Well, no, it can't be me. Oh, no, it's believe. I'm going to show someone the Grommet, Julie, the Grommet Theater, and then I'm heading home. Oh, that's so sweet of you guys to say. I appreciate you so much. There's this, I gave you guys the best view that we are legally able to get at this point. Kelly's going? Kelly, don't leave me. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be back. You'll be back. Time will tell. You remember, push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. That's from Hamilton. We're about to go up the down. Mindy is not a teacher. I'm not? Okay. Visit the California Commissioner Teacher Credentialing. Oh, guys, I said I'm not credentialed. I got my degree, and you don't have to be a credentialed teacher to work in a private school or be a private teacher. Who is this who is this? I'm an open book, guys. I'm not a real teacher. I've never taught anyone anything. Ask. I need to put this as one of my testimonials. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, they're gone. Someone got rid of it. Aww. Channel whatever. They're really starting to care about me. You guys don't need a credential to be a private teacher or work in a private school or a charter school. Which those are the things that I work for. Da, 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 da. And also, I've taught people to sing and stuff. You don't need a credential for that. I've taught people to swim and stuff. You don't have to have a credential for that. I learn a lot from my books, too. Stop it! Stop defending yourself, Mindy. These are people who love you. Okay. There's different sides of me. They talk to each other sometimes. I love you guys. But who is this? These people are coming in. Do I even have enough people in here to care? 200? This is supposed to just be people who care. When it's like 1,000, I'm like, oh, there's probably haters from here or there. 200? Who cares? Ah, Papa Smurf, I did love your voice. That was a weird message. Kind of flattered that I've gotten some attention, like even from the haters. No one even, Mindy had no haters before I started protesting. 0. I was just like the nice person. Thanks, Sharon T. Yeah, you know what? In my fantasies, I'm just so consistently myself, and you guys can just see me for who I am, that if haters come, I don't even need to defend myself. Just ignore it. It's a practice. I have to practice. I mean, I'm like, I'll defend. I'm not. Whatever. Stop it, Mindy. Just relax. You're you. Sorry about the volume level. Unless you like it, and then you're welcome. We're going to the Grauman's Chinese Theater for Julie. Is Julie still in here? We're going for you, girl. Sorry to assume your gender. Yeah, ignore it for sure. You know, and I was like, for all the hate that's been coming at me lately, I'm like, do I explain it? Do I like, and let me just tell you, like, one thing I've learned in my age, in my lifetime, is that when you come forth to defend yourself, you sound guilty right away. Just be you. Be you. Are you a good person? Be a good person. Don't say, I'm a good person. Be a good person. Show, don't tell. Who's a writer in here? Raise your hand if you're a writer. Show, don't tell. Am I right? No, thank you. Hi. Hello. I wrote and taught environmental sustainability curriculum through a nonprofit, and I'm not credentialed. Yeah. I don't know what that person was trying to do. Now this woman, sorry, hold on. I know her. It's Mindy. Hey, Victoria. She's a dancer on Hollywood Boulevard. May seem crazy to you, but it takes real courage to be yourself. That's true. Have a good one. See you soon. I know her. I'm showing you the Grauman's Chinese Theater. I've had to pee for since the beginning of the restaurant. Those 3 beers didn't help, and neither did that big glass of water, that tall drink of water who I'm not taking home. Woo! Here it is, the Grauman's Chinese Theater. I guess they're having a premiere soon. Or already had it? I don't know. My favorite of all of the handprints is right here. This is my favorite one of all of them. 1935. Oh, here it's back. People spreading hate and it's coming over here. Guys, let's not focus on the hate. The only hate I've seen spread is from that direction. Mindy, don't talk about it. We're not talking about it like they do. Let them talk about it. Let's just love each other. Maybe ask for proof of the hate. There is no proof of the hate. Indeed. You're getting stuck in the mindset. Guys. It hurts my heart. I'm focusing on not that. Yeah, bullying of any kind is not condoned, is not encouraged. I don't condone bullying or harassment of any kind, which is coming at me, guys. You're welcome, Julie. That was all for you. Okay? Any other questions or whatever? We got probably 3 minutes together before I hang up. Yeah. People need to be united, especially when you're fighting against such a huge entity. I'm up against a huge entity with many others who are up against this entity. Against that, you should have heard, if you haven't heard DOA's restraining order papers, that's the important stuff. I'm spending the day today, the rest of the day when I get home, writing letters for the ACLU. UCLA, I almost said. Sorry about the volume level, unless you love it, then you're welcome. It's funny that the people who come in here and they're like, why do you condone this or that? But they don't ask that person, can you have proof? Can you offer me proof that that person has done this or that? They don't ask that person, show me proof that that person has done this or that. They just come straight to me. Why do you condone this or that? There's been zero proof given to me that this or that even happened. That's it. I won't talk about it anymore. Guys, I don't like that either. I don't want to be like the other side who, like, whenever there's proof that's asked for, that person gets blocked. I'm not like that. I don't block you for asking me a question. Don't block people for asking a question. Just like, you know, remind them what we're here for. We're here for this. To take down Scientology. Because so many people are suffering right now, being held captive in buildings, brainwashed to be isolated from their families. The abuse of the tax exemption status. I'll say it again. Abuse of the tax exemption status. Go to meetings, speak your voice, write letters. Those are the things that I'm trying to do. Support the people who have been attacked. That's what I'm here to do. Not get tied up in petty shit. I said it, shit. That's what OSA wants. OSA wants people to be tied up in the petty shit. Okay, I'm done talking about it. We're done. Let's focus on the positive. And please don't come back and do that again. Talk to me in private, not publicly. I tried to fix this. Oh, that's interesting. Who wants to guess on a level between 1 and 10 how much I have to pee right now? Where 1 is I could hold it for about an hour, and where 10 is that it's already running down my leg. I'll give you a hint, it's not at 10 yet. You guys, 11. What are you saying? Thank you. All right, anything else last minute? It's been 3 hours and 33 minutes and at 3 seconds I said this. So at 33 seconds, I'm gonna turn it off. That's 20 seconds. 20 seconds, you have to say whatever you want. I love you all. Good night, my someone. Good night, my love. Sleep tight, my someone. Good night, my love. I passed 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 3 hours and 33 minutes and 33 seconds. It's loud over here. I'm really sorry. All right, I am gonna say goodbye because I do have to pee and I do have to start going home. And whenever I'm out here talking to you guys on Hollywood Boulevard, I just make rounds and circles around all the blocks. And I'm pretty far from home. Bye. I'm really grateful for you. Really, really, really grateful for all of you who know me, know my heart. I'm grateful for you. Thank you, Julie B. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Kelly Kel. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry, I know all your names. I'll be back soon, okay? I'm gonna spend the rest of the day editing and writing letters to help